Hello, party people. How are you guys doing? Hello, everyone. Hello. How are we doing today? Is tomorrow Friday? Chad, is tomorrow Friday? What's up, Timmy? So, Boogie Woogie, how are you doing, Tim? What's up, Salus? Salus, how are you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Reese? Building and yapping, my two favorite things to do. Who up vintaging their story? What's up, Connor? What's up, Tiara? I'm freaking vintaging my story. She arbor on my harbor till I triumvirate type stuff, you know? I gotta credit that one to Plague. That wasn't me who came up with that. I gotta give that to Plague. Pookie was censored for you? Oh, I don't know. That wasn't censored for me. That is weird. Pookie Wookie. That's not kind of, that can be like a Pokemon, honestly, right? Don't do that. My mic's not muted. Don't you lie to me like that. You see, you thought. Reese, don't do that. I'm projecting my Zomboid right now. Let's go, Connor. Let's go. I think I'm going to make a video on Project Zomboid. I've still yet to play it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Terra Firma Craft and then maybe like a couple other games and then Project Zomboid, possibly. That's what I'm thinking. That's what's in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Now, what I've actually been thinking about, I was just like, gosh, dude, I've just been seeing the most insane stuff today. I just was thinking, the world is so weird. You know, the world is so weird sometimes. I just was like scrolling on Twitter slightly. I try to stay off of it, but I occasionally scroll on it and I just see the craziest stuff on there. I literally just see the craziest stuff on there. I like right before I got on stream, I'm pretty sure it was an AI video of a goat giving birth to like babies. And it was just the babies were just like falling out. Like just giant babies just falling out of the bottom. And I was like, can we get rid of AI? I'm tired. I don't want to see this shit anymore. I don't want to see this anymore. It's that kind of stuff that I'm just like, is it really worth it? Is AI really worth it if I have to see this stuff on my freaking feed? Why project your Zomboid when you can project your mood? What's up, Nava? How are you doing? DayZ Trust. What's up, Unit? How are you doing? DayZ, really? DayZ is like an old game, isn't it? When did DayZ come out? Are you an avid DayZ player? They're almost like two different games. I see DayZ from time to time, and I think, you know what? I feel like I would like that game. 2018. I don't know why I feel like it came out a lot earlier than 2018. 2018 seems very, very, like, not long ago. Even though that's almost 10 years ago. Can you guys believe that? That's 8 years ago. Wait, no, sorry. Yes. Yeah. No. Yeah. 8 years ago. 8 years ago. 8 years ago. What else came out? What else came out? Like, what popular, you think about it 10 years ago was 2016. What do you guys think about that? What was popular in 2016? We're about to relive just the craziest stuff. Should it just PvP and intense? Oh god, I'm dog water though, Tim. What if I'm dog water? What if I'm Dookie? Project Zomboid is where you try to find a sledgehammer while battling dozens of zombies, and DayZ is where you miss 5 of your hits trying to hit one zombie to loot a town for a wooden plank and beans. Then again, you can also just get a plank and a can of beans in Zomboid too. They're like have two different. I never play that usually. Like Project Zomboid is a top-down style, and I usually don't play those kind of games. But I feel like if I just dip my toes, I'll realize, you know what? Maybe I was being stubborn this whole time, and maybe I should actually. I like these. Lobotomies, apparently. What was popular? It's giving me Justin Bieber and Drake were popular in 2016. It makes sense. Viral trends like the mannequin challenge and then Pokemon Go. No way Pokemon Go came out in 2016. Is that true? 2016 Pokemon Go? No way. 2016. That's insane. 2016. That's crazy. You guys remember the good old days is what we'll call them. DayZ's like Rust, but with a Soviet twist and some zombies. With a Soviet twist. Oh, is it based in Russia? Is that supposed to be the thing? I do like the idea of that. Can you build in DayZ though? Can you build stuff? I'm like a sandbox type of individual. I like to build things. Try the B42 beta. It has multiplayer now. Oh, that's that new update that they're coming out with. We need to do a Project Zomboid sim with Beevr in it. Got to get him to like it. I don't know if you guys will be able to get me in an event. Graham wants me to be in one of the events. I could do one of the events, I guess, POV style. POV, you're in a Civ Sim event, and you're hosting it, but you're also a player. How does that work? I don't know. I just have, like, all the knowledge and stuff. I just know everything that's going on. And start spanking people left and right. I'd be like, oh, yeah, buddy, how about this? You trying to lie to me? Well, how about this? Yes, you can build, but it's more complex than people and raid stuff. I'm down. I'm down with the clown. You know, a good zombie game, or a zombie game that I thought it was going to be phenomenal, was State of Decay. I thought State of Decay was going to be phenomenal, and unfortunately, that game did not. It was all right. You know, it's a good time, but it was one of those games like a DayZ or a Rust or a Minecraft type of game that lives on forever, you know, which I was hoping for. I feel like there's still some opportunity out there in the zombie genre, and we talked about in the Star Wars genres for stuff like that. 2016, the days where you could walk around playing Pokemon and not get executed in the streets. True, that is true, Reese. Do you guys remember? I remember driving, I lived in a small town, so I remember driving around town and like driving to the school looking for certain Pokemon. Literally driving like 30 to 40 minutes to another town just to go freaking find a Pokemans, or like build or do one of those arena style things, but then it just didn't have enough at the time. Now it probably has like all of the stuff. All of the stuff. How are we doing, Beevr? What's up, Court? Right, how are you doing? We're doing well. How are you doing, Court? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing wonderful. We're doing well. We are going to be just building and yapping, getting resources today. Nice little chill Thursday, you know, TGIF. Well, I guess it's not Friday yet, but tomorrow is Friday. So the B42 beta makes Zomboid a bit more like Vintage Story, but instead of mining iron, you got to melt scrap. Ooh, a little bit more progression. A little bit more progression. Any idea what to yap? What does that mean? Yap about, though? Just random stuff as we go on. I don't know. I've been thinking about, like, I will say, this is a yap point that I had that I was thinking about before stream, because I heard this. I think I was listening to a video today or something. And you guys know the saying, freaking, how to skin a cat? No, that's wrong. Sorry. My cat was like, what? Cat's sleeping right now, actually. No. Have you heard the saying, how there's more than one way to skin a cat? Have you guys figured that? Have you heard that before? I was like, I heard that and I was like, you know, and I've heard that before and I've not even thought twice about it, but I heard that and I was like, wait a second. Why are we skinning cats? Is that what we're doing? Who's skinning cats? Chad, who's out here skinning cats multiple different ways? Who's doing that? You know, because that has to come from somewhere. Everything always has an origin. You know, you may say, well, yeah, that's just a metaphor. It's just a metaphor. But, you know, like, metaphors originate from somewhere. So I'm thinking, you know, hell, there's skinning cats around here. You know, what are we doing? My cat was like, what? We're skinning what? And there's multiple different, I don't know. Trying to figure out how to get in my normal account. For some reason, it's not right. Oh my gosh, Cord, I hate when stuff like that happens, when you have to deal with emails not working. Oh, nothing pisses me off more than having to do like multiple authentication factors and all that good stuff just to get into my email. I'll always be forgetting my password. How to skin a cat? Where in the world do you live to be hearing that? You guys don't hear that? Was I listening to a YouTube video? I was listening to a video today. Can't remember what it was. That tells you whenever you listen to things, you're just, it's gone. See ya. Never to be heard again. Don't even remember. I don't remember what it was, but the person was like, there's more than one way to skin a cat. And I was like, I did pause on the video. I was like, we're skinning cats out here? Who's skinning cats? Are y'all skinning cats? I'm not skinning any cats. Apparently, there's multiple ways to do it, though. You know, there's different ways. I was unaware. You know, I thought you just one way. No, I guess not. I'm not sure. I was like, what is that? Who's doing that? I don't know. That was something I thought about today. And then that just got me down this whole train of thinking, like, things are so weird, bro, because you could literally, like, I could actually just do whatever I wanted, you know? But, like, I don't know. It's weird. I'll get into it here in a second. Oh, yes, a YouTube video and totally not something on Lively. Yeah, some disturbing site. Hey, P, what's up? Red Shirt just popping in to say hi. How are you doing, Red Shirt? Good to see you, brother. How are you doing? Hey, Beevr, hello, Sarah. Almost said Sarah. Sorry. Sarah. How are you doing, Sarah? Just popping in and say hi. Well, hello, Red Shirt. Got to log in on schoolwork. Finally not procrastinating. I have 2 projects due. That procrastination has come. Good luck on your projects, though. Good luck on those. I'm sure those are lots of fun. Just kidding. Oh, man, school projects, dude, make me want to cut myself. Apparently, a skinned cat and a skinned rabbit leg look identical, according to my grandfather. I didn't ask how he knew. Oh. See, I feel like probably... Here's my hypothesis on the skinny cat thing. I think that skinning a cat back in the day, probably 2 or 3 years ago. No, not 2 or 3 years ago. Wait. 2 or 3 generations ago, was probably normal. It was probably a normal thing. Maybe they were eating cats out in the wild, wild west. I'm not sure. But, that's it. Didn't ask how you knew. Like, wait a second. What you said? I said, Grandpa, what did you say? Grandpa, what was that? Just no, go back a little bit. What did you just say? What was that? You did what? No, they actually ate cat. You think cat tastes good? By the way, my cat is literally sitting over here sleeping. I'm glad he can't understand what I'm saying. This is determined if I make all AAP. Let's go. Let's go, red shirt. Anyways, have a good stream. Got to log in now. All right, see you later, red shirt. Good luck to you. Hey, I still eat cat. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Not me. Not me. Not me. Have you guys seen that? I love using that, what is it? That Rick meme when he's talking from The Walking Dead and he's talking to what's his face, Shane. He's like, "You did this, not me." That's what happens. That's what happens when I talk to you, Reese, and I say something crazy, and I'm like, "You did this to me." All right, move to YouTube. Welcome over to the YouTube side, Court Wade. Yeah, dude is sleeping right now. I think it is funny sometimes. I think it is funny. You guys tell me what you think about this. I feel like, okay, here. I'm going to preface this by saying that sometimes I think about obvious things, and when I say them, I'm like, man, that sounds dumb and obvious at the same time, but just like if you just think about it for a second, you're like, okay, that is weird. Because you think about it, stuff and things. Like, my cat meows at me, and like he is saying something to me. Now, of course, when we're like, quote unquote, talking to animals, or they're talking to us, we have a general idea. We have some sort of language that we can communicate by, like, hey, like, I want this, like a cat or a dog can be like, look over here. But when they're like making noise, they're literally saying something. You just don't know what you like. They're literally like, what do you think they're saying? It's like he's literally speaking to me, which is interesting. I've been thinking about that. Because when your cat talks to you, sometimes, because when you go about daily life, you're just like, you're going through the motions. You're like used to things. You're like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Let me feed my cat. My cat wants food. He's fat, whatever. He's motivated by food, and so am I. But then if you think about it and just look at bro's eyes for a second, just look at their eyes and be like, dude, you're like trying to communicate with me. Like, what is it? What are you saying? What are you saying? I know you want food, but like, what are the exact words? So I know that probably that's one of those obvious things that you're like, that's dumb, but something I like to think about from time to time. God, I want a cat so badly. My landlord doesn't allow them. No way. They're super intelligent animals, cats. Each one has their own personality and things they like and dislike. They are very intelligent. This guy over here, they are all intelligent. I mean, bro drinks pickle juice, so it makes sense. That's crazy. That's crazy, Reese. Just because I drink pickle juice as it freaking means I'm dumb. That might be fair analysis. That may or may not be fair analysis. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, they are super intelligent. That is interesting. They're like, it's almost, somebody commented on my YouTube videos, like, freaking, you're basically their maid. I put up a picture. Can I pull it up on here? Because you guys may not have seen it. Yo, that's insane, Reese. That's insane. Good thing we have auto mod. Thanks for making me look at that. What were the other things that were popular in, check this out. In 2016, quick facts from 2016, wait, no, not that one. This one. People's Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in 2016. What do you guys think about that? Sexiest Man Alive, 2016, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Isn't he like skinny now because bro's on steroids or something? Is he skinny now, or am I just getting clickbaited by something on Snapchat? Is that what's going on? I don't know. He's like one of those actors that only plays in certain types of movies, which is fine. I'm not judging that. But there's like certain actors that can only be one type of character in movies. And then there's other actors that can be really like anything. Not discriminating against the two, saying either one is worse, but just making a statement of fact. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Now, I'm curious what the Automod sees. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it, Corwin. You don't want to see it. Deny it. I don't even want to voice it. You know what I mean? I saw something related to that today on Twitter that I was just like, what am I looking at, bro? Like, what am I looking at? Typecast. Yes, yes. That sounds like an accurate way to describe it. TR's typecast. Yeah, that sounds accurate. By the way, I tuned in as we were talking about Pokemon. What's your favorite region, Beevr? I don't know all the different regions. Pokemon regions. I immediately my mind wants to say the Kanto region. Is that a region? I didn't ever play any of the Pokemon games, but I watched all the it might be heresy, I'm sorry. But I watched like the Pokemon movies and the just a show in general way back when. Mr. freaking Ash Ketchum. Oh, okay, now I see. Wait, is this all this is a world atlas? Is the Kanto region one, or am I just did I make that shit up? Kanto is the Gen 1 region. It's the one based on Tokyo. Oh, okay. I was like, did I make that up? Thank you for confirming that for me. I was like, I might have made that up. I swear that's a thing, though. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Kanto. The Kanto region. Yeah, Ash Ketchum didn't sound good to me. I liked it. I really like the movies. There's one movie that you guys just have those movies that just have an imprint on you. Like, I can't remember. Let me see what Pokemon movies. Pokemon has like a bunch of just fantastic movies. I like the one about Mewtwo. And then there's one about this girl that's stuck. This one is like just stuck in my mind forever. There's one about this girl. Oh, I think it's Pokemon 3, the movie. It's like with this tiger guy. And then this little girl that's trapped in like some sort of castle or house or something like that. That's like my favorite Pokemon movie of all time. It's almost kind of trippy. There's the 3 different legendary Pokemon. Oh, okay. I see all the movies now. It's Pokemon 3. That's the one that I'm talking about. All these, well, at least all these that I watch, I don't know about the newest ones, but all the way up to this weird looking guy that looks like this Pokemon looks like what are those like spindly candies that you can get that are roped together? Not like nerd ropes, but they're like sweet tart long ropes, and you can like uphill. Anyways, up till then, at least. Freaking Lucario. The Lucario movie was W2. So many good movies. So stop me if I'm self-advertising, but I've actually started YouTube. No, go ahead. Started a YouTube series where I'm recreating the Hoenn region. The one, from Gen 3 and City Skylines. Holy, that's fire. That's fire. Like a 1-to-1. Is that like a 1-to-1? Court Wade, is that what you're doing? Curlo stuck. Beevr, no, not that kind of movie. No, not that kind of movie. Not that kind of movie. This was like an animated, terrible thing that I saw on Twitter. Just awful, awful stuff. I gotta stop going on Twitter, dude. It's just every time. Not a 1-to-1, but like a realistic recreation. Okay. I got you. Speaking of, I guess if you like Pokemon, have you guys ever played Cobblemon? Have y'all ever played Cobblemon before? I saw that. Well, I played Pixelmon. Let me load up this game. I played Pixelmon like way back in the day when it like first came out. I think I played by myself. How much fun. No friends for it, unfortunately. It's like the only person in my friend group with a computer. Just played it all by myself. All by my lonesome. And that was pretty sick, but there's like a Cobblemon now, and I don't know what all that has in it, but that sounds cool to play. Oh, whoops. There's a short little 3-minute trailer on my YouTube. I'll have to check it out, Corbin. I'll have to check it out. I'm interested to see that. Are those City Skylines games fun? I guess the automatic answer to that is probably yes, but I never usually play games like that either. Or something like Sims. The Sims, I never played The Sims either. So many games to play, so little time, right? It's kind of neat. In lore, the Hoenn region is subtropical, kind of like Louisiana, and is somewhat poor region, so still like Louisiana. No, I'm kidding. People from Louisiana are balling their fist up right now. So I'm recreating it like a hybrid Japanese Latino architectural style. Ooh, interesting. How long? So like on what? How big? You can do a pretty big scale, can't you, Corwin? So we call animated movies. Oh God. Yeah. Well, it wasn't even that, Reese. It was like this. I don't even know. It was like not that, and not just like regular. I don't even want to talk about it. It was just disturbing. I just see disturbing videos on X from time to time. It's just like those things that are absolutely just chalked. They're absolutely chalked, or just always appear in your feed, and you can't help but look at it and be like, what the hell? Like people getting stabbed and stuff. That's the worst, bro. Have y'all ever seen those videos of people on Twitter just like getting murked? But you can't help but watch it for some reason. I don't know why. I enjoy it for detailing, not so much for this simulation, but for zooming way in and creating little scenes. Just trying to make a cool bus stop. So you don't even care that much for like the economy aspect or like the. It's more about the aesthetics. That's kind of fire. I thought that game was kind of. I guess you could do a mixture of both. Really, it's kind of the game is to like build up civilization. That's a real Civ sim right there, right? That's what a real Civ sim looks like. Take notes, Reese. Take notes. I'm about to run out of berries, by the way. I'm about to run out of my whole berry shtick. I've got these cranberries. Does anybody know, like, as winter, I guess it's November 1st, but does anybody know if these ever go away or will they stay here until, like, because I know that berries won't reflower when it gets to winter time, but if they already have berries on them, will it go away? The game itself is scaled down. Like a big skyscraper may only have like 5 workers, but the game is capable of handling a few 100,000 individual pops or sims. Oh, a big skyscraper may only have 5 workers? Interesting. Interesting. I would like to see your recreation. That would be sick. If only there was like a mod you could put little Pokemons running around. Little Pokemons running around. Surely, right? Hey, go replace all of your humans, all of your Sims with freaking Pokemon. How about that? Pokemon economy. We've been getting videos of people getting murked more and more. We have been, haven't we? I try to make my cities function, but I don't care much to make like a super profitable city. I see. Who needs to join a real Civ sim when you could just spectate? True. You can just enjoy the chaos. They stay around 30 days? Okay, good to know. Good to know. They stay around 30 days. Interesting. That's good to know. Is that 30 days from the time that they flower? People have made one-to-one recreations of real cities, though. I wonder what that I wonder how you go about making a one-to-one recreation. Hello, Beef. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. Janivix, how are you doing? Welcome in, Janivix. How are you doing, brother? I want to go around and collect some sticks so we can make some more wattle fences. And I want to put a fence around this entire area. So let us do that. And then also, actually, let's make a fur coat really quickly. Let's make a fur coat first because it's going to be a little bit nippy outside. Remember I did with all my pelts. Thank you. Oh, wait. No, I think, actually, I can't make one of these. What is I don't know why I put snow. I don't think I can make one of these until they're actually a pelt. Oh, yeah. No. Oh, darn. I got to cure all these. That's so unfortunate. Forgot. No matter the temperature after the berries become ripe, there's a set amount of time before they become empty again. No matter the temperature after the berries become ripe, there's a set amount of time. Okay. I got you now. I see what you're putting down, twin. I see. Okay, so I do need to take them off eventually then. Where did all my animal fat go? In a previous YouTube series that I lost because of save. Oh, it was corrupted. Oh, that's the worst. It started pre-colonial era, went up to Destro Evolution. Ooh, you can go that far back? That is fire. All right. Oh, I forget I got to do this in my inventory. I'm so dumb. Late at night again, but I'm a lot less tired than the last 2 weeks. Hopefully everything's going well for you, Janivix. Beevr, you should get chest organizer. Lets you open all chests in an area. Should I? Is that what it is? Is that worth? I kind of like manually sorting my stuff, to be honest. Kind of satisfactory for me, but my chests are looking rough. Let's make some. Where did this guy come from? I actually need to make some chests. So let's make some copper ingots really quickly. My brain, dude, I don't think my brain is working very well today. Like, what is going on? I'm just forgetting how you even make stuff. I want this in here. Oh, hello, food. Meet you up. And then, is this going? Okay. And then I want to get some copper, please. My God, brain is slowly functioning. I thought my brain was working well today. I may be wrong on that. Also, this crucible for some reason is like broken. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it is like broken. That one is bad. Give me this one up here, please. Thank you very much. Insert into yonder. I've lost my mind. That's why. Dude, my brain is not working good today. My God. Oh, my God. See, Skylands is a pretty good city painter, but if you really want pain, try Workers and Resources. Hello, Caleb. How are you doing? What's up, Rex? How are you doing? It seems you started stream earlier today. I did start stream early today. Little bit of an early bird today. Early bird gets the worm, they say. But if you let paint try workers or resources, that's fine. No. The game is set in modern day, but I modded to hell. Oh, okay. I got you. I was gonna say, I didn't know you could like start from colonial age. That would be insane. Oh, Beevr, where Pole at? I still gotta talk to the team, Reese. Honestly, this weekend we're gonna hopefully get some things done. I haven't had time so far this week, but I will have some time this weekend. So, we are playing the Sim event right now. Maybe you could prep and make a juice press if you don't already have one. Help allow the berries to last longer than 36 days. What does it take to make a juice press? Oh, what is the juice press? What is it called? Press. Ba. What are you called? Should I just make berry scary? Fruit press. Okay. Thank you. Fruit press. Yes, fruit press. Okay. What all does it take? It takes an iron, or just copper fine? Could I make a copper rod, please? Or does it have to be iron? That would be good to make. I actually don't know how the fruit press works. I've never played, or I've never made one. I had to understand. I love workers and resources. It's so difficult, but so fun. See, I feel like I need to get into that. I played, what was it called? It was like, I can't remember what it's called. It was a lit game, though. But those, I haven't ever played a game like that that's super hardcore on that stuff. But what I want to do is I want to branch out. I want to start branching out at some point. Thank you, Connor. Who's playing the Civ event? Or did you say planning? Playing. Or, fuck. No, planning. My bad. Planning the Civ event. Yes, there are people playing it. Everybody's playing, Reese, so we have left without you. The train has left the station. We are playing without you. I always can't remember what it's called. Copper's fine. Thankfully, the fruit press loves copper. What's up, Bolter? How are you doing? How are you doing, Bolter? Okay, it does love copper. Good. So then I can make, what was I originally going to make? I can make an iron, so I can make an iron rod, and the other thing that I was going to make was some copper and nails, so we can put some more chests in here, because we're just got a bunch of shiz. We just got a bunch of stuff. A whole lot of stuff. And then we'll go out and stick collecting so we can make ourselves a nice little fence. Where did I do with all my lumps of fat? Okay, just so I know where they're all at. Speaking of Civ event, I have a couple thoughts. If I can provide them, feel free. Feel free to provide them. Provide them, Corwade. Provide them. Drop it upon us. Damn, I can't even spectate. Nope, can't even spectate. Reese, not allowed. Actually, we're gonna do, I think it's what, it's not, well, this is cooking really quickly. Not this week, not this coming week, but the weekend after, because I gotta talk with all the mods and make sure we get everything planned, and we're on the same page for everything that's going on. We're probably gonna announce some stuff, I would say the second weekend of February, possibly. So I'll have like the spectator thing ironed out, and that's what brought it up. With the fruit press, you can turn berries into juice and then into wine. Can I do that without anything super complicated, Connor, that I don't have at the moment? Because I would like to make the berries last a long time. Okay, crazy word. The house is looking snazzy. Thank you, Bolter. Thank you. It's feeling real cozy. It's feeling really cozy right now. It's like full of stuff. I'm liking it. I'm having to stick stuff all over the place. Having to really cram it full, you know? And it's giving it a lot of life. Although the upstairs portion is still not done. But we've got a bunch of stuff in here. I'm going to place these chests this way. We still need to do this. Still lots of things to do. Okay, let me grab Tongy boy. Grab Tongy Wong, and then pour these bad mama jammas out. Maybe a bit inefficient, because I'll just need to warm this crucible back up when the time comes, but that's okay. Well, bam. So those are 2 crucibles that have stuff in them. Thank you very much. Charcoal. There you go. 1 simple building material should be much cheaper. Last Civ event had very cool builds. Yep. We're gonna use, we're planning on using, what's the one mod? Stone Quarry or something like that. I'm already in for spectators, right? Yes, you are, Reese. You have you and Salus so far volunteering. But I probably could use a couple, I could use a couple more if anybody wants to, so. Basically, if the recipe for cobblestone were cheaper, more cool stuff would be made for sure. We're gonna have we are going to have stone quarry, so that should make it easier for people to get things, I think. Okay, stick time. Stick time. Yes, as those cure, so we can come back and make a coat. Let's go out while it is still cool, and then we can also look for some animals. Can never get enough animals or shrooms. Mattering on the mods, suppressed fruit can be turned into candles. Ooh. Oh, candies. Oh, if you have mods. Yummy, that's kind of sick. 2, I'd look into multiple respawns or a population mechanic, i.e. a bear massacre won't take out half a town. With 5 respawns, say, people would still be very cautious with being more willing to take risks to do cool stuff. Alternative, a person or maybe 2 have enough nutrition for long enough, maybe they could create a population slot. I don't know. The thing is with like the definitely, I don't think we can bring people back because that is just like a complicated system that I don't think I'll be able to do at the moment. I wouldn't be against doing that in the future, but I feel like I don't have the resources or the ability to like be bringing people back right now. But I do like the idea. I would like to see how Joyful's event went because they were like, I don't know if anybody knows, but they were like spawning people in and stuff, you know? If you have expanded food culinary artillery, then all you need to do is put, well, the thing is I'm only using like 7 mods on this. Is that crazy? You guys think that's crazy? Also, one thing that I want to do is to make everything easier to traverse so badly because it is just ridiculous. I want to make some natural paths so I know where to go. Because having to traverse back to my house is just the most awful thing ever in my entire life. Putting melted metals on the shelf is wild. What's up, Sword? How are you doing, Sword? How are you doing, Sword? Welcome in. Good to see you. Just make Brownie make a mod. Well, here's the thing is I don't want to make Cupid make mods. You know, I feel bad making Cupid make stuff for me. I don't want to make him do stuff. Nobody on my mod team is getting paid, so it's like I don't want to make him do stuff. I always feel bad. I just wish I could learn to mod myself so I could help out at least. I heard Phoenix Civ Day 1. How did that go? Somebody told me it was kind of a shit show. I'm not 100% sure. I found your channel, like your builds. What's up, Wiener Hoarder? By the way, you have an awesome name. I saw your comment. You have an awesome name, Wiener Hoarder. That's awesome. I saw that. I was like, what a sick name. What a dope name. Sorry, let me pull this back up. There we go. Oh, hold on. This has gone astray. I don't know what happened here. Let me pull that to the side. Okay, there we go. Apologies. I just found your channel. I like your builds. Thank you. I commented this on your video, but I want to let you know you can cook flint. I did see that. And that would save me so much. That's so much better. That's so much better than doing what I was doing. I need to make a tips video because people keep commenting on my videos and telling me like how many, there's just so many tips I don't know about. 3 scarcer resources, stuff like copper should be plentiful, but it's quite annoying to see people bum rush iron even though they had absolutely zero infrastructure besides a forge for day 1 iron. We do have some ideas for that, but I do like that. Thank you for your feedback, by the way, Courtway. I don't want you to think that your feedback is going to waste. So we have taken in, always taking in feedback that you guys have from the Civ Sim event. It should be a grind and require trade to get bronze, iron, and steel. I heard Phoenix Civ Day didn't go as planned. How about you, mate? I'm doing well, Soren. I'm doing well. Tomorrow's Friday. W Friday, right? W Friday? Yeah, it was bad. Really? Like, how bad, Reese? How bad are we talking? Thanks. Changed my life when I found that out. That is literally life-changing. That is actually life-changing. Like, that's so... I waste so much coal-burning flint. It's... And your return on investment using charcoal for a bloomery to smelt flint instead of using charcoal... You know, there's like a little feedback loop type dealy there is probably just so much better, honestly. It was late at night when it actually started. 3.5 hours late, Janovix. Oh my God. Hello, Beevr. I love you. What's up, Derby boy? I love you more. And one of the admins was saying he was going to personally refund items that got stolen day 1. What, bro? That is crazy. It started 3 hours late. Oh, dang, dude. I'm sorry, boys. It really is. I will say that it is difficult to run an event, but, you know, hopefully I can do my best abilities and you guys don't get too mad at me when I flub something up like that. 3.5 hours late is crazy, though. It is kind of wild. Hopefully, we're going to try and do some extensive testing, and I'm thinking, well, we're going to have more mods than we did last time, but hopefully better server performance. Got some ideas for that, so... They made a poll asking people if they wanted to restart and res everyone. Oh, jeez. Core raid ran over. I believe those are my big 3 points. Easy to build cool things. Death should be scary but reasonable, and it should be hard to be super advanced. we're definitely gonna do 2 of the 3 court for sure, or at least we're gonna try to. We're gonna try to. The only thing I get nervous about is changing when it comes to like progression type stuff. I'm worried that I'm just a tad bit worried. We have some ideas, and I really need to talk to the team, and we need to like think them over just to make sure, because when you start meshing with progression type stuff, it can get really spooky, and a lot of things that you don't take into account come into play, and you're like, oh gosh, how did I not think of this, you know? So tip I've seen, you'll need only 1 coal/charcoal to heat up all 4 ingots in a forge. It gets hot enough, and they all get 900. I forgot that you can put 4 on there. I was thinking you could put 2, and they all get up to 900 degrees. So tough, so tough. That one is a good one, Connor. Me and Yang just played a 2006 FPS game with some people in the Discord while we waited. Allegedly 2006. Gotta fact check it still. 2006, huh? The ponds have ice in the Beevr. Winter's coming. I know. Winter's coming. Winter is coming. I'm basically looking like scrounging up food at this last moment before it gets here, and like, oh, see, that's not the kind of food that I'm talking about, though. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I'm trying to scrounge up the last bit of food I can and resources before it gets cold, and then we basically just hibernate and build most of the time. Got another loaf waiting to proof. Let's go, TR. What kind of loaf are we talking about? Talk to me. Talk to me. I gotta bake something. I never use an oven, and I feel like I feel like I don't use home appliances that I should, that would make my life 10 times easier. I heard, not confirmed, half of the people died day 1. Oh, half of the people died? There was a project Zomboid would that I really liked where respawns were called threads. You had 5 threads, and if all your threads cut, you were dead. I think that's a really good compromise. Threads. If all your threads were cut, that is interesting. I would like to. I need to like go through and watch other events, honestly, because I don't be doing that. And I feel like there's probably plenty of inspiration to take there. I want that bear. I need its hide to beat for winter. My bear. My bear. My bear. Here's the thing: is I would try to kill it, but I don't have any spears on me. All I have is a falcon, so I'm more so looking for weaker things to attack. I need to grab this flint for more fire clay. Oh, lol. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Beevr sees a bear. Me, Ashmore PTSD. We were talking the other night, Corway. We were talking the other night, and we're gonna have to get. Whatchamacallit. We want to get some Twitch emotes, which I need to. Hopefully, I can get a lot of things done this weekend. I should have quite a bit of time. But I want to commission some Twitch emotes, and one of them should be like Ashmore Bear. We had a bunch of different lore items on the list, and maybe Ashmore will be one of them. Praise the obelisk, just literally straight for the obelisk people to be able to come in here and just on the Twitch side and spam obelisk. Well, you can do it on the YouTube side too. Spam obelisk emotes. Okay, this is not where I want to be. I want to be like, where do I want to be? There's all trees up there. This game is beautiful. Let's go, let's go back this way across this forest. It is so dark, and I'm probably gonna start freezing, actually. Let me just go back. Let me relax. It's time. We gotta start being more cozy. Because it's gonna get cold, and I'm gonna start freezing to death, and then that's gonna make me mad. And who do you think made a cannibalistic orc cult? Oh my god. What? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Is Obama already up to spooky ass stuff? I added coconut oil in small bits to the dough. This is usually done with butter, but I prefer coconut. Do you ever like mix and like experiment with your bread, adding different stuff each time, or do you kind of do the same recipe every time? I feel like you have to have you with a lot of things before you start experimenting. You got to get the basics down, right? Before you can start experimentation and branching out. I'm just finding all the pick-upable items. Hello, what is that? Oh, oh, that's death right there. Whoops. See ya. Thing he didn't see me. Zomboid is really good for PvE roleplay, and it's also a bit more oriented for text roleplay from what I've seen. I've done paragraphs upon paragraphs of text roleplay. It gets really emotional for characters. Just wall of text style, Connor. Just wall of text style. I don't think I've watched a single one, so I have to watch one. I have to watch one of those videos. I think Harvest makes a bunch of videos like that. Add I was spectating. Oh, God. It is interesting. We have a brutal bear attack emote in the Ashmore Discord. Yeah, we need something like that. We need something like that for stream. Gosh darn it. I was going to say something. And then it just disappeared from my brain. What was it? Come back to me. What was it? I could show you in DMs and stuff I got. It's really good if you get invested in your characters. Well, one of the things now that makes me think about, I don't know, because people have commented this, and I've thought about it. It's kind of a cool idea. But people have talked about doing kind of an episodic series for a Civ Sim event. Basically releasing maybe like... Here's what my thought is if we were to do it, which I haven't really considered it, to be completely honest, but now that I'm thinking about it, it could be kind of cool. I mean, YouTube-wise, it usually does better to release one whole video, I would say, but for, let's say, a Civ Sim event, like the next one that we do, if we released an episodic, maybe 3 45-minute videos, and we had Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, I mean, do y'all think that would be cool? Of course, we'd have to do the whole Civ Sim event in its entirety, I would say, before you start, like, releasing episodes, because if, say, you release episode 1, well, you can't, actually. I guess you can't even. There's not enough time to edit a whole episode together unless you just freaking huck 2 of that thing together, you know what I mean? But I thought that would be interesting. I know that, like, algorithm-wise, it probably doesn't do great, but honestly, don't even really care. I think that would be... There's shiitake in this game? No way. I think that would be kind of cool. It depends on how the story goes. If you could end it off on a good spot on episode 1. Real nice build-up, put everybody on their toes. Fun fact, I was nearly in a Harvest Zomboid event, but was at a rugby game when the event happened. Project Zomboid also has in-game procs chat. I think it'd be awesome for the episodic format. I think the key is to not name them part 1, part 2, etc. Yeah, the key is to make it, like, not seem... Yeah, 100%. Which is so weird, you know? It's so weird that... You can't do that anymore. It's unfortunate. Oh, hello, Copper. Just sitting right there on the side. Just love that. I think it would be kind of cool, and it would be different. You know, can we do different? Can we do something different? Maybe. Would that be insane? Also, feel like that would take a little bit of stress off me of like editing everything into one video. My God. Something a little different would be cool, but I think that required people to be far more invested in their characters. Yeah, that is true. Because the only thing is like if you watch episode 2 and you didn't see 1 out of context and you wouldn't know what was going on, I guess you could always get a quick recap, but like, you know, like, dang. I don't know. It's something to ponder. Editing a 6-hour video in a week is definitely doable. No, it is not. No, it is not doable, Reese. It is not doable. That is not possible. You're on crack. You're on crack. I mean, if you throw it together, it's insane how long it takes. This one I'm going to take a longer time on. I'm not going to, like, it's not going to be priority number 1 for me all day, every day, because I'll have other things going on. Oh, love me some shiitake mushroom IRL. I don't know if I've ever had shiitake mushroom IRL, honestly. The algorithm won't realize it's a multi-parter, and people who actually watch will go back and watch it in order. Yep, 100%. Quick recap and put a timestamp at the start. Yeah, which is not crazy. I don't think the recap would be an insane thing. And, you know, honestly... I kind of want to do it just to try something different. Is that crazy? Is that insane? Is that wild? Is that out of pocket? How many words can I use? Is that out of pocket? Should we just do it just for funsies? Because, you know, people are not doing that, and let's try something new, maybe. I'll make a whole character sheet as soon as I get to know which race I get. Let's go. Beevr, just because you're bad doesn't mean it's not doable. Listen. I actually am pretty, well, I would say I've gotten really efficient compared to how it used to be. It used to take me forever, and I learned all the little tools and gadgets you can use. Oh, dude, it's just insane. Yo, what's up, Emerald? Hey, Emerald Falcon, how are you doing? Good to see you, brother. How are you doing? Good to see you, Emerald Falcon. How have you been? It is good to see you. Praise the obelisk. I got something different you could try. Jesus. This guy got jokes. Yeah, Didmix, I've been active everywhere. Law, I've been pretty darn good. Good deal. Very, very good deal. In the meantime, though... Oh, by the way, y'all. I wanted to bring this up. Forgot to bring this up. This isn't, like, anything crazy. I'll bring it up after this. Don't let me forget. What's your... No one laughing over here. What's your thoughts on pre-made factions this upcoming Civ event? I think Ashmore had a good balance of being a group that exists with no lore event At the start, I'd like to do that again. Yeah, we're not going to have pre-made factions because people will be kind of the time. We'll make sure there's no pre-made factions because like I like it. Whoa, my game just lagged really hard. I like the non-pre-made factions better. Wait, we were telling people already? I thought we were keeping on the DL. The what? What are we keeping on the DL? What I was gonna say earlier is we did do a little thing. You guys tell me what you think about this. It's not crazy. It's just a small thing. I did this little Beevr. No, I didn't tell anybody. I swear they just figured it out. They saw me. They were stalking me. We did this new thing, and so I don't know what you guys. I mean, this is not like a big deal. I just wanted to bring it up, I guess. But in the Discord, we did I made this new channel called Topic of the Week. And it is going to be, for those who don't know, the topic of the week, it is going to be, the question is going to rotate every month, I would say. Yes, month. Or no, sorry, week. Gosh, I'm having an aneurysm there. It rotates every week, and it's a question. It went so bad. No, it did. Come on. It'll rotate every week with different question. I kind of like that. So I want to do more, kind of community-oriented things like that. You know what I mean? Topic of the week rotates every month. I'm so dumb. Being pre-made tied us together a bit better in a way because we knew what everyone was like. Don't know about other factions though. I just think, I don't know. There are pros and cons, but I kind of want everybody to be thrown into the midst of it. That way we can, as recorders, we can see it happen in real time and be able to track it instead of there being like, because I want to be able to get everything within the video instead of everything already being pre-laid out. We can actually like watch the process and record it. I'm down with the first project. Let's go. Dang, that red shirt. That was fast, dude. I am the master procrastinator. You just freaking destroyed that in no time. Holy hell. Dude, that next one's going to take you like 2 minutes. My God. Topic of the week rotates every month. It was a slip of the tongue. Slip of the tongue. It was a slight slip of the tongue. Yeah, topic of the week rotates every week. So that's like one of my little community initiative thingies that I've got in my head. But the question was... Actually, we'll talk about the question later, but just have to keep it from making a bot for that. That's one of the community things that I like, and I want to do the community nights and have something around that. So we will see stuff like that. The organic forming of factions is probably much interesting, to be fair. Probably. I feel like without pre-made factions, the factions emerge more organically. What's up, Mark? Yeah, for sure. They absolutely do, and it's kind of, it's a nice little lore tidbit to know and to put in the video how factions come together, and it sparks natural plot lines, I guess you could say, you know. Also, if people have server discords, have admins added so people can make sure no metagaming happens. Yeah, we do have a special Discord, and we've got some plans for that we have. I'm not gonna like give all the stuff away right now, but Graham did a good job of putting some stuff together. We have a special Discord already made up and everything for it. I've been working on this from 3:45 to 6:30. I am an expert. I'm productive. Somehow I get it done. That's what I said. Richard is all that matters. You just get it done somehow. You just gotta get her done. What is that one guy's name? We're gonna get her done. We're gonna get her done. No, but the topic, Grim is working hard for the next event. He is, dude. He's been grinding. Made the custom map, made the Discord. I would not be on top of anything if it wasn't for Grim. Holy hell, dude. I've been over here meandering, and Grim is putting the whole entire thing together. Can this go there? Can you really only put 12 nuggets in one little pile? That's weak sauce. That's terrible. Larry the Cable Guy. Yes, thank you, Polter. Thank you. Dude, he was so popular when I was young. We all get her done. He was popular, and then died. What was it? What was that one name? Guy Fieri. He was popular too, and the name of his show was Divers, Drive-Ins, and Dines. I don't know about y'all, but I love watching people eat. Is that weird? Chad, am I weird for that? Am I weird for enjoy watching people eating videos like that? You know what I mean? Is that weird, dude? I like those videos. Like seeing the whole process of people make it and stuff. Guy Ferrari, is that how you say it? Guy Ferrari, not Fieri or whatever the hell I said. And you just have to try to start the next one, popping out. Have a good rest of the stream. All right, see you later, Red Shirt. Thank you. Him and Jeff Dunham. Yep, Jeff Dunham, dude. Yeah, true. That is crazy. How many times have I said that is crazy? I'm about to get pissed, dude. Say something different. Something different. It's not weird they made the food look good? Okay, thank you. Literally, the cable guy was a legend when I was... Same. Literally same. Okay, let me put that up. Just random stuff I've got there. Okay, very good. And then I'm going to take my shovel around and do some different items. I want to clear out some different things, make some natural pathways. Let's do stone paths while we're at it. No, dude, it's not weird. Thank you. Thank you, guys. No, it's not Ferrari. What is it, Fieri? How do you say his name? Freaking spiky hair guy? I guess his name is Guy. How does one make stone paths? I need some dirt and a bunch of rocks. Yes. Let's grab that like so. Thank Fieri. Okay. You could pay me money to get that info out of me, gang. Dude, Caleb, you don't like watching people eat, bro? I'm like a freaking don't let me catch you eating, cuz I will watch you. What you putting down that gullet? What you got over there, huh? What you munching on? Let me see. Let me see what you got over there, cousin. I don't know why, dude. Just like a weird, just a thing I have. It's not weird, okay? It's totally normal. Stop freaking weird shaming me, dude. The only reason I would say to let pre-made factions happen is because there are certain roles people want to play. Myself included, have a pre-made faction allows for just that basic level. I mean, I kind of agree with you, Court Wade, but at the same time, I just from like a video perspective, I want to be able to capture that in game, because if it all happens beforehand, then I don't know about it. You know what I mean? Oh, love Jeff Denham went to his live show a few years ago when he came to Norway. No way, you went and saw him live? And Mato gave me tickets to his show for my birthday. Ooh, was that pretty good? He's old now. I'm less of a watcher and more of an eater. Like, if I want to play as a monk, it's easier to find people who accept that versus trying to find that naturally. Though I suppose doing it naturally makes a story. Yeah. Being a monk is very interesting. Okay, so there could be a bridge here and then like a dill here. So I'm gonna map this out to be a nice little path and then have it like go around. But I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do it. Like, we want to carve into the side of the mountain per se. A monk could be an interesting playthrough. I would like to see that, Gordway. I would like to see that. Gandhi style. What is the Beevr has an eating kink? Dude, I'm freaking... Here's my thing. I don't have an eating kink. I have a watching kink. Sorry. That might be even worse. My bad. That's on me. That's my bad. It was hella good. I was laughing my ass off for 2 hours straight. Dude, I miss those old comedians. Those guys are solid. Those guys were solid. The Larry Cable guy, dude. Just freaking get her done. Now, the question is, how do I want to do this? Because what I have in my mind right now is it comes down and then goes to the side a little bit, but I would need to implement almost... I was thinking in my mind I had a natural looking way, but we could just do unnatural and have like a wooden path sort of cobblestone thing that we build up to. That also goes under this bridge. Let's just do this. Let's do this. We'll have it... Well, actually, should we even make it to where you come up right here? Maybe the bridge across and then you come up this backside? I feel like coming up the backside isn't wild, because the backside does have a natural decline to it in a sort of way, which would make a lot more sense. So I think I'm going to do that. And then off the front, we can just have a bridge that connects to these islands. Let's do that instead. Okay, let's do that instead. Actually, let me stand in front of a fire, though, first. I'm about to freeze my tits off. About to freeze to death. Thank you very much. Put this in here. Light that bad boy on fire. Hopefully I'm close enough to this, by the way. Oh, you have voyeur. You're the reason hotels have chairs in the corner by the bed, you little watcher. That's insane. That is insane. It's okay, Beevr. Old comedians or diamonds, they stopped giving a fuck a long time ago and just vibing, making everyone feel good and happy. I got it. Who is an old comedian that I would go watch, honestly? Who is an old comedian? Who's that comedian that has the puppets? It's not Jeff Dunham, is it? Can't be. Who's the older comedian? I don't know if he still does comedy, but he has like the comedian. He has the little puppets, and the one, I can't remember exactly what his name is, but he's like a little terrorist guy. And he has like a little puppet that's a little terrorist guy. He's like, I will kill you. Is that one? Everybody knows that one. Everybody's got to know that one. He has some good ones, dude. One of my favorite ones is he's got this little country looking guy and he's Jeff Dunham is the one. Okay, I was like, is it Jeff Dunham? It is Jeff Dunham. Holy, was he doing the puppet thing instead of just like I'm assuming he always done the dude. That would be so good. I loved watching those. My favorite is a little country ass guy he has, and he's like talking about NASCAR. He's like, they're making another left turn. I was like, yo. So now here's the thing is like, that's one of the statements that's just imprinted on my mind. So every time I think about NASCAR or I see NASCAR, I'm just like, they're making another left turn, you know? And that's all I can think about every single time. I'm scarred for life. I can never enjoy NASCAR now. You know what I mean? Bubba J, yeah, that's right. Bubba J, that is right. Bubba J goes hard. Dave Chappelle go hard. Dave Chappelle does go hard. I like older Dave Chappelle stuff. I wish there was more translations of old Finnish sketch shows. Some of the skits are really funny. Some solid ones in there, eh? Eh? Why does Automod hate me? It was a totally reason. I don't even want to look. I don't even want to take a look at what it is that you put. I don't even want to see, Reese. I don't even want to see. Okay, so we're gonna put these down now that we're a little bit warmed up. I wonder how long it's gonna take for. I don't remember how long it takes for those to cure. Just look. Yo. No, that one's not that bad. That one's not that bad. That one's not that bad. Also, hopefully my internet is doing well tonight. I don't know, like just randomly, like the other night it was pooping itself. Not sure. I'd love to share them to everyone not from Finland. And Ahmed, the dead T. Yep, that's right, the dead terrorist. Yep. You've heard of Dave Chappelle. Now we're getting ready for Chappelle Road. That reminds me of who's the girl's name that does the Pink Pony Club? Is that what her name is? Who sings the Pink Pony Club? Is anybody in here a part of the Pink Pony Club? Yes, that is her. Okay, that is her that sings that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Chappelle Road, yeah. The Pink Pony Club, dude. What do you guys think about that song? Honestly, I can't even lie. I can't even lie. When that song was coming out, I was singing it. I was in my vehicle singing it. I wouldn't be playing that around any of my friends or anything like that. We can't be having that, you know. We can't be having that. I can't go out like that, you know. Can't display that in public. Are you kidding me? In front of my friends? Freaking be singing that in private though. Just the top, just straight up high pitch as I can go. Pink Pony Club style, dude. I'm part of the Pink Pony Club in case anybody didn't know. The funniest thing I've seen is the bardcore version of Pink Pony Club. Oh god. Our favorite LGBT icon. Not Chappelle. Chapel? Is it Chappelle? Chapel? Listen, freaking grammar pronunciation police. No. I don't know how to say her damn name. There's so many ways you can say it. Chappelle. You know what I mean? How about people just get real regular names to... Why do we gotta make everything so complicated? It's a catch, but repetitive. Yeah, here's my deal. Is that if you can, so I think the songs that get on the most are songs that the hook can be so dumb. It can be the dumbest thing. Like Drake does this all the time. You know, it can be the dumbest thing, but if you can make it sound good, dude, you could literally just like go absolutely to the moon on that. You can go to the moon. What I'm trying to think of what his songs are that like Come and Rescue Me is one of those. What about the Backstreet Boys? I've never listened to the Backstreet Boys, to be honest with you. I think I'm too young to be in that era. Pink Pony Inn, I shall keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Inn. I shall keep on dancing to let them call it a sin. I have to listen to the bardcore version, huh? Will you sing their songs out loud? No, absolutely. Well, I'll sing it out loud. I'll like sing it out loud, but not no human in proximity. You know what I mean? There will be no humans in proximity when I sing it out loud. And I go full high tone, high pitch as I can possibly get. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not shy about singing as high as I can. Although I feel bad for my girlfriend or anybody really that gets in a vehicle with me because I do sing. And I'm not a good singer, but I do like to sing. Like, I sing every song I listen to for the most part. It's like not a toxic trait, but I can only imagine, you know, because when I get in the car with people and they start singing, I'm like, will you shut the fuck up? No, will you shut up? The classic, who sings this song? Why don't we go ahead and let them sing it, you know? Why don't we go ahead and do them a favor and let them sing it? Why don't we let that happen? Hello, Beevr. I've arrived from getting my ass kicked at Arc Raiders PvP. Are you playing Arc Raider? Oh, whoops. I just completely dragged off my screen. Whoops. Oh, no. Where have I gone? Hold on. I've gone off screen. There we go. All right. I'm back. I wanted to throw those seeds away and just brought my mouse all the way to my third monitor. Arc Raider, sub. You're getting destroyed. You gotta chat them up and be friendly, Spider. Also, welcome in. Words are hard. Yes, words are hard. Dude, freaking Wiener, you know from watching the video. I just have, I don't know. I think I get chatty Cathy and I start talking a lot and then just words. I don't know what it is. Brain just no worky, you know what I mean? Don't know what happens. Pronunciation just goes out the window, and I'm someone that I pride myself on pronunciation sometimes until I don't, you know? Okay, we can play let's play some of these. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know even why I came in here. Just wondering around. Beevr streaming probably has a total viewership of about 30 people who have listened to you sing the Big Pony Club. Hopefully you guys like my beautiful angelic voice. I should need to get a better mic. Is my voice great? Has anybody told you could sing? No, exactly. Yeah, I feel bad. I wish I could sing. Or I wish I had like a super deep voice or something, you know? I had to fake it in the Sim event. I had to fake it. You fake it till you make it, right? I think that's what they say. I wish I had a super deep voice. I feel like that would be cool. Or be able to sing. I can't do either one. I'm just stuck at being average, unfortunately. All I can do is like, what's the guy from the show with the freaking llama? Or I can do I think his name is, I can't remember what is his name, dude. Every time I get on stream, I feel like I know characters' names until I start trying to say them out loud. But it's the guy from Family Guy who's in the wheelchair. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. I don't know if it'll come off as good in the mic on stream, but I can do that guy's voice a little bit. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter, why don't you come over here? I can do that voice a little bit. That's the only claim to fame I have with my voice. That's the only thing I can do. Other than that is just like real regular. It's pretty regular, you know? Okay, so the question is, let's kind of, we'll like, this looks a lot better, actually, this being all one flat piece. So I'm going to divvy it up like I've been doing with this, and we'll have it come down and then put some slabs all the way down, and we'll make our way downtown, although it just gets steeper and steeper. So we need to bring that maybe to the side and then down like this. We'll worry about that when we get to it. Yeah, let's do that. Joe Swanson, is that it? Joe Swanson? Okay. I don't listen to music. I just turned on old Mr. Beevr stream with Joel. Where you get a pump in, while you get a big old fat pump in. Right? Joe Swanson, huh? What's up, gamer boy? How are you doing? Will be your boy's about to go watch Iron Lung. Good chatting. Glad I got to catch stream. All right, see you later. See you later, Core Wade. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, and also providing some feedback. Much appreciated. Good to see you. Is like the Markiplier Iron Lung movie thing? Is that what you're gonna watch? By the way, I don't know what all that is about. At first, I thought it was about that guy that lived in an actual iron lung. What's funny is that he also played a character in that tag game I was telling you about earlier. Oh, true. Really? That seems so unlikely. I cast Party Rockers on repeat. Party Rock. That's a pretty good one. Not gonna lie, I've started writing a story. Might be short, might be long. I'm gonna listen into you, though, while playing the long, dark winter mute. Okay, roger that. Roger that, Gamer Boy. Welcome in. What do you guys think about writing in general? Do we have any, like, writers in here? Part of me does want to, and sometimes I see these videos on YouTube that's like, you should write a fantasy world. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should write a fantasy world. But I get worried that there will eventually be too many things to keep track of, you know? But I guess if it's just for fun and you don't, like, take it super seriously, like, for some reason, feel like you have to make the best story ever or something, you know what I mean? Let's do that much. Okay, thank you. Love me some packed dirt. Pack that dirt. Pack that dirt. Oh, speaking of winter prep, want to see the cellar I built for winter adventure story and how much food I have? I do actually, Soren. I do, because I honestly, I probably need to. I probably need to see it. That way I can realize how far behind I am. When you see the DM, you'll see what I write. Oh. I've tried to write a few books, but I just get stuck on some little part that I can't make that make sense. Well, is it like a plot hole type deal, gamer? Oh, sorry. Janovix, my bad. I read your guys' names backwards. I'm already stuck on the dialogue. Oof. Already? I'm ready for fun. Oh, pull the lever. Maybe too perfectionist to make a book. Yeah, I honestly think, and I get this way with making videos too, is I think you got to let go of the perfectionist at times, because if you get too caught up on the perfectionist, you're just being, well, it's like good in a way, but it also is bad in a way, because at some point, obviously, you can overthink it, but also you're slowing yourself down a lot efficiency-wise. I find myself doing that when I'm editing. Like, I really want to put a lot of focus into edits and stuff, and I want them to be perfect, but at the same time, you also may do stuff that people would just never notice whatsoever. Like that edit, nobody will pay attention if it was a tad bit better or not, and you're spending like a bunch of time overthinking it and all that kind of good stuff. So that is something that I've been trying to do better about. But when I do that, I feel like I'm like, no, it makes me feel like I'm making a lower quality video, but I think it is actually just better in the end, because then I can just make more videos and move on. Kronk? Oh, is that the llamas from the Emperor's New Groove? But it's that guy that helps out. Kronk. Okay, yes, that is it, Wiener Hoarder. Sorry, I totally missed your comment there. I totally missed you. Yeah, Kronk. Yeah, that llama, dude. That llama. The llama freaking show. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Yes. No book is perfect. No video is perfect. Nothing is perfect. Just let the creativity flow. That's what I'm doing 100%. You gotta get in that nice... Do you guys believe in the flow state, by the way? Do y'all believe in the flow state? I think I'm a believer in the flow state. Sometimes you just like got it going on, you know? Sometimes you just got it going on. It's just going for you. Like it's just, you're just like flowing super hard. I don't know if that makes any sense. It sounds weird when I'm saying it like that, but you know, it's like you're just super in the zone. You're not stressing. I'm cronking my llama right now. Yes, that's exactly what I mean, TR. Thank you. I'm cronking my llama right now. Oh. Instead of trying to make one perfect book, try making mini books so you can become perfect. It's almost similar to like if you were to give a monkey a typewriter, it would eventually make a sentence, you know? But instead, to kind of translate it, if you just made a bunch of books, you would eventually possibly get one perfect, right? Or you would at least have more attempts at making one perfect. That makes sense. That may be dumb, but it's my attempt. It might have been dumb. It did come out of my mouth though, so. All right, I'm gonna place one here. I feel like this is good. And then right there. Okay, yeah, I like this little path. I like this little pathy path, and then we can put some fences around this edge. Look at that. I love that. I love this. It's just that I can't seem to find a little bit of dialogue or story that feels necessary to continue, but I can't just get something I like. I tend to do little story bits or short tales now. That's probably for the best, honestly. A long book would be that's a massive undertaking. It's a very, very big undertaking. You have to have some serious focus. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna go to the server and silently stream Wintermute. Spoiler warning. No worries, you sound exactly like him, do I? Let's go. Let's go. I pride myself on that little imitation. I do pride myself on that. It's the one thing I can do, so like let's go. Okay, like so. So the only bad part, like I love this little how this is going, but the only bad part is going to be getting it to turn and then coming down this way. So I'm wondering if we should let's just get this tree out of the way. B, what's your favorite song? Ooh, that's hard. That's hard, Spider. Oh, that's hard. I don't have like one favorite. I have like one favorite. That one's a tough one because I like a bunch of songs. I like a bunch of different, what would you say? I like a bunch of different genres. So it would be hard for me to pick one. I'll get back to you on that if I think of one. But you're also, your videos aren't perfect, and there are other people with better videos than you, but you're doing more than enough to be watched. Why do you think we're here? Well, thank you, gamer. Thank you. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. I have a fun time with you guys. I think you guys are awesome, honestly. I think you guys rule. I'm not even just saying that. I'm not even, like, glazing. I'm not even glazing. I'm, like, genuinely kind of baffles me because I feel like we have, like, a lot of... I get surprised, honestly, because when I start talking about things, there'd be a ton of people in here that just be knowing stuff, be dropping facts on me, be like, oh, yeah, I have this hobby and that hobby. And I'm like, whoa, I don't have, like, any of these sick hobbies. I got to get some of these sick hobbies. So, I appreciate you guys. You could also put some wood paths amidst the stone path. I do need to do that. We talked about that last stream, didn't we? Wooden path. How the frick do I make one, though? I forget what it's called. What is it called? Should I just type in path? Path. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yes, I want to make these. I want to make these oak paths. I'm going to make those. Good call out, Tiara. Thank you. See, now that video's just torched in my brain, too. I'm ruined, chat. I am literally... Brain rot has got me. It's gripped me, dude. I watch Beevr shower when I'm bored. Shower stream, chat. Okay, what's some of your favorite songs? Let me see. What are some of my favorite songs? I like a lot of Drake songs. I can't even lie to you. As much as he's like, you know, he does make some good music. I like some of his songs. I also like a couple of the 21 Savage's songs, and then I also like some country. I like Hippies and Cowboys by Cody Jinks. If you've ever listened, you may have never listened to that, but that's like one of my, that's probably my all-time favorite country song, because it's basically about like, it's from this country guy, and he's basically saying like hippies and cowboys in a bar somewhere. I can't remember. I'm paraphrasing. It's not this exact thing, but essentially the thing is like, I write these songs not for headlines and to make money and stuff, but just because I just do it for the craft. And so to like hippies and cowboys, you know, like they're just doing it for the craft type deal. I really like that song. That's probably my favorite country song of all time, I would say. So there's one. That's one that I can think of. 42 Drug dropped an album. Beevr, what you know about that? I have one 42 Doug song that I like. I forget what it's called. I like classical music as well. I really like classical music to trying to study, but I like game music too. Like I really like the Witcher music that's playing right now. Hopefully you guys can even hear that. I really like the Witcher music. I think it's phenomenal. I hope this terraform goes well, by the way. It's kind of looking like an amalgamation of things right now, but I'm not going to say it'll get better because I don't know. I don't know if it'll get better. In Path and Slab and Stairs, yes. You ever listen to Buy Dirt? I don't think I have. I'm gonna have to watch your stream later. I've got family, but I'll leave the computer on. All right, thank you, Block Party. All right, thank you. Enjoy the family. We'll catch you later. Make a retaining wall. Is that what I should do? Make a retaining wall around the outside? I would like for it to look naturally formed, but I may have to make a retaining wall on this outside part here. Why don't we do that? Why don't we get rid of this part here that I made and just make it a retaining wall? I'm down to clown like that. I like that. Make it kind of a little bit angular. I always think of Helm's Deep. I think of Helm's Deep's, you know, where Gimli gets tossed onto that side piece. When I think of doing things like this, I think of that kind of pathway. For some reason, sorry, I'm hiccuping like crazy. I don't know what's going on with me. I got demons inside of me. W Terraform, let's go. Let's go, Gil. I ran out of dirt. Make it look natural that's been modified. I do want to get some of those paths going. I do like when the paths are flowing. So like this part right here isn't too terrible. It's a bit of a sharp turn, I would say. And then this isn't bad. This isn't bad. I guess it's not awful. But this right here, when we get to closer to the bottom, it gets a little bit, it's questionable. I will say that. I think the thing is that you just have to put so much dirt down to get it to come out. I think that's what makes the terraforming portion of it hard. Okay. Good deal. No, I'm glad that it is Thursday, though. Does anybody have any exciting plans this weekend for Friday? For Friday, any exciting plans this weekend? For the weekend, it's very cool outside. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a video on Terra Firmacraft, or at least I'm going to try. I'm probably not going to get it all done. Because apparently I'm a bad editor. Reese. No. I'm going to try and get that done. I've actually kind of enjoyed the shaders, but the one thing that I will say that I love about Vintage Story is how easy it is to freaking, or just how like good it looks already, and I don't need to put shaders on it because I got on Minecraft and I was like, holy shit, this game is ugly. I was like, wait a second. If I didn't have shaders on, I was like, whoa, this game is ugly, dude. What the hell? I forgot. I totally forgot about this game. I'll put these maple logs in here as well. We don't want funeral bells in our inventory. How did I end up with that? Cut a tree down. Oh, I want to get more dirt. I wanted to get more dirt. Be a dirty boy. Dirty boy, thank you. It's already Friday for you, Soren. Oh, true. It is already Friday for you, isn't it? Let's go. I'm going to be barking up the wrong tree this weekend. I'm going to sleep long and start on a YouTube series if I have the time. Ooh, sleeping in tomorrow. We're sleeping in tomorrow. Maybe walk on some thin ice. Cross without looking both ways, perhaps. Cross without looking both ways. Step out of my comfort zone. Walk on thin ice. Maybe just call it a day. Call it a life. 3 hours into Friday already. Having a good Friday already. Having a great Friday. By the way, shall I send you screenshots of or a tour because I have 4 sellers? Yeah, send me screenshots, Soren. Send me screenshots. I got to see. I do have some plans this weekend. I joined an event because 1, I didn't get in this one, and 2, I found out yours 18 plus, so I couldn't have. So I have that. I have a YouTube video to make. Ooh, we're making YouTube videos. Let's go. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Unit. Maybe walk on some dead ice. By the way, I don't know if y'all feel this way, but I feel as if my YouTube feed sucks. I don't know if y'all have noticed this, but like my YouTube feed has not been good. I don't know what's going on, but it's just every time I get on there, there's like nothing to watch. It's very disappointing, but it has kind of pushed me towards watching more live streamers, to be honest. What was the other thing that I was going to say? Oh, they're doing, YouTube is kind of cracking down on the whole AI thing. They've been like demonetizing channels that are AI. All right, let's start kind of pathing this in a little bit. They're like demonetizing channels that are AI and then banning them, which is good. Good stuff. It was crazy because I'm glad that they're doing that because it is kind of wild and easy. Some of these YouTube channels, like how much content they can pump out at such a high quality rate was insane. I followed like this one, philosophy channel because I like philosophy, and they got me, dude. They got me. I watched a couple videos and I was like, wait a second. Hold on a second. How are they pumping out videos so fast? There's literally no way. And then I started looking. I was like, this shit is AI, dude. It was high quality AI. I will say that. But like, bro, the pace that they can pump those stuffs out at is insane. It's absolutely insane. That's why I'm glad. I'm glad that they're doing away with that because like, there's no competing with that, hombre. Never, by the way, how did you let me slide getting in? I told you I wasn't old enough, and it applied anyways. I probably just forgot. I looked through so many applications. I didn't even know. I didn't even remember, honestly. 2:55 Philly time, but it's late. Worth watching a Beevr stream. Thank you, Janavix. Thank you. W Finland, by the way. W Finland. I would like to visit. I would like to go to like those countries over there in Europe, but it's like expensive. I feel like to go to Europe and stuff. You know, I did travel all the way over there. I want to go so bad. We have so many people that are from Europe. It is very interesting. A lot of Germans. Germany's high up there on the audience list. Poland is high up there. 156 in Germany. Beevr, it is not AI. It's unoriginal content, which is hitting some real people. Yeah, that part is true. That is also a casualty that people are taking. That is true. I don't know as much about that side, which is highly unfortunate. I question, though, sometimes when I see stuff like that, how, you know, like what exactly it may be, you know, who knows. Big L, AI philosophy, I know. Well, here's the thing. What they would do is they would take, what would you say? They would take teachings from like Jung and Nietzsche. How do you say his name? I'm about to have an aneurysm, dude. I don't want to embarrass myself too hard live on stream, not being able to pronounce his name. Friedrich Nietzsche? I don't know. Carl Jung, who else? Freud. They would take, like, you know, they would probably go into ChatGPT or some other sort of AI and be like, hey, write me up a script on, you know, this idea that what would Freud say or something like that, you know, and then they would do that whole deal. And they had their script. The funny thing is you can tell, I don't know, here's my thing. You guys tell me what you think about this. I don't know if y'all ever see this, but I notice this sometimes, and maybe it's just because I make YouTube videos. I'm Ukrainian, though. Shout out Ukraine. Shout out our Ukrainians. My dad told me that a meteorologist he knows well told him we'll have a negative 30 Celsius on Monday if the weekend is all clear skies. Ooh. Oh, Genovix, holy. Oh. I totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh, one thing I notice YouTubers do nowadays, because some of these people watch these YouTube videos, it's like how to freaking, you know, like how to retention your audience and get a good hook and all this good stuff. And like what some people would do, and I noticed this in the philosophy video, because it probably had a script of like, keep people reeled in. And every 5 minutes, it would literally say, but here's the best part. But wait until you find out this. Wait till you see this. It's like stuff like that, but here's the best part. But here's really the truth. It's stuff like that, and I'm like, will you shut up? Will you shut up? I'm tired of hearing that. Just stop saying that. I'm tired of hearing that shit. So I see that sometimes in modern YouTuber stuff, like where people be like, but here's the best part. Here's the, you know, they throw little words to get you, and it gets me sometimes. But I don't know. I don't like seeing that stuff at times. But maybe I need to start doing that. No, not really. But negative 30 degrees Celsius is insane. Do you, by the way, slide off topic, do y'all believe in shooting stars? And here's the best part, guys. Yeah, exactly, Gabriel, exactly. Exactly. A dog whistle for slop. Yep, exactly. That's a good way to put it. Dog whistle for slop. Then you start seeing that in my videos. Hey, wait a second. This guy's about, hey, what is he? This guy. Okay, so this doesn't look terrible. This portion of it here is a bit odd. We have to take care of that. But this isn't the worst thing that I've ever seen it do. So let's make some slabs and whatnot. But do you guys, like, believe you've not seen one? No, I have seen one. I've seen who giving out slop. I have seen one. What I'm saying is like, do y'all, when you see a shooting star, do you wish upon one? Do y'all wish upon shooting stars? I'm trying to think of how many in total I've seen in my entire lifetime. I do be wishing upon them. Path slab is what I want. Such a weird little way to make these. I want the paths. 64 should be more than plenty, I would imagine. Oh yeah, we're gonna throw these funeral bells away. But at one time I was driving and I swear, maybe I was tripping, but I swear I saw 2 shooting stars cross each other. And I was like, oh, I can't even remember what I wished for. Probably to be a freaking YouTuber. No. I can't remember what I wished for, but I wished for something. I was like, dude, my wish has gotta come true now, right? Okay, it's gonna send them over now. Roger that. I'll take a look at them, Soren. Let's take a look at them at the industry. I hope it strikes Earth so I can keep it to myself. And then you like do the Mario thing where you just like crush it and you become invincible. How sick would that be? I don't like this right here. This is bothering me. Quit bothering me. Go like that. Oh, shoot. Okay, whatever. Maybe something like that. That's not terrible. Something like this. I know I just said I didn't like that thing, but I'm fixing to do it right there. How about that? Okay, yeah, that's a little better. It's a little better. Meteor shower. Beevr, you know how big space is? 2 stars. Dude, I don't know. I could have been... Meteor shower might have been true. I would love to see a meteor shower. That would be insane. Here's the thing. I might be tripping. It may not be true, but I'm just telling you. I'm literally just telling you what I thought my eyeballs saw, okay? You can do what you want. You can call me a liar. You can say, this dude is on drugs. I don't know. It's just what I'm just relaying information. See, now I don't like that. So I'm going to switch this. I'm going to switch sides. Or maybe it was just one shooting star. Maybe I was just lost my mind, dude. I don't know. Beevr, I'll give you a meaty shower. A meteor shower? Dude, actually, speaking of showers, my hot water has come back. I don't know if I've been complaining the last couple of streams, but I've been out of hot water. I think everybody was using it before I got the chance to. These freaking suckers. Freaking suckers. And now I'm using hot water. It's great, dude. It's great, but I've yet to do the cold shower thing. Beevr hasn't even been showering. I did skip a shower day. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. There's one day I was like, yep, this water is cold as shit. I'm not showering. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? Caleb just said that's info you couldn't get out of me, dog. I showered the next day, first thing. Okay, I was just waiting for the hot water. Give me a break. I had an aurora last year where I live. No way. That only happens in certain parts of the world, right? That only like. Oh, I want to see one of those so bad too. I love like space sky things. I want to see an aurora. But I feel like that only happens in certain, like, I know North Pole is one of the places, but I guess other places as well. Happened in Russia as well, maybe. That's just my guess. You guys tell me. I know you guys know. Shooting stars ain't even stars. Beevr hasn't been showering. Hot water made a glorious comeback. Made a lovely comeback. Not even showered. I keep tabs on that sort of thing. New to the channel, but what's up with the Beevr situation? We have a Beevr at our house that taunts me while lawn mowing. Listen, Noah, we want you to stop cutting the grass. We want you to stop disturbing the peace, please. Trying to block up the river over here, and you're like disturbing the peace. That's what the deal is, Noah. But welcome in. It's breathtaking, mate. Can't even describe in words how amazing it is. You're gonna make me travel to wherever you are, Sword. You're gonna make me travel there, and I'm gonna... People are like, what are you here for? I'm like, where's the freaking glowy sky? Where's the glowy sky Soren told me about? I'm here for glowy sky time. Hello. Glowy sky, please. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here for that. Anytime now. You think I don't have cameras in his shower? Where you guys hide my cameras? In the soap, dude? In the freaking soap? Where would I hide a camera in a shower, actually, is a good question. Should I put cobblestone right here, almost, maybe? You guys ever hear those shooting stars or debris or meteors burning up in the atmosphere? Yeah, here's the thing. Y'all are like breaking news to me. This is like telling little kids that Santa isn't real, you know? You guys are freaking crushing my hopes and dreams. I don't love this, because I feel like this is a real regular type of thing to do, is put slabs all over the bottom, but it's like the best I can do right now. It's okay. It's fine. Don't be a perfectionist at the moment. Just get the job done. It's just going to work for now. It's kind of rough, honestly. It's kind of rough walking up it, but it's fine. It's fine. Be complaining, okay? I actually want to... No, it's okay. It's okay. No, in the shower head? In the shower head? See, listen, if you guys are immediately jump to the shower head, like, bro, then I'll be... we gotta be more creative. Maybe in the drain, dude. You get that bottom up type of view, you know? Come on, you gotta be tactical. You guys aren't thinking tactical enough. You aren't thinking about POVs enough. Damn, I'm so sorry for assuming Sweden. I forgive you. Oh my gosh. Okay, how does this look? There's something that weirds me out about stone paths just being on, like, its own, like that, you know, without a slab in front of it. Something about that doesn't sit right with me. Why don't we put a stair instead? How about that? A little stair action, maybe? Boom. That still is weird, but I'm just gonna go with it. Curtain rod? Oh, curtain rod's a good one. The curtain rod is a good one. Oh, there's some freaky deaky guys over there. Hopefully they stay. Oh. Uh-oh. We're about to have an issue, I think. About to have an issue. What, you ever about to have an issue? Then the equipment gets wet. You just gotta have a freaking... Gotta have a clean, waterproof camera. Gotta have a waterproof camera. If your shooting star doesn't have a trail and seems to be getting bigger and brighter, it's heading straight towards you. Oh, God. Do y'all think there's a chance we die to a meteor anytime soon? It is kind of crazy that just... Any time now, a meteor could just crash into us and just stop all of this, you know? That really sobers me up and just puts things into perspective sometimes. You're like, you know what? Could be a massive meteor hurtling towards me right now, and there's literally nothing I can do about it. That would be sick, though, for like a cool 20 seconds, and then be like, okay. All right, this is good. Let me make peace with God really quickly. Hey, God, hey, my Lord, is not good. The situation is critical. The situation has gone north. Wait, if I take a chisel paths? Wait, can you really? You're a lie. You lie. There's no way. Can you actually? Stop, guy. By the way, I have an iron falx. I am cracked. I don't have my chisel on me. I'm gonna make the oak pass now. I want to make those paths and get those put around. Prime Nordic interaction. Camera hidden the loafa. Ooh. Then you get that. You almost get that touch. Not everyone any dangerous meteor is tracked. We detect it. The bigger it is, the easier it is to detect. Well, Beevr, good news. The rich people will know months before you do. You have a higher chance to get hit by a meteor than winning a lotto. Is that really the case? You have a higher chance to get hit by a meteor than winning the lotto? That is insane. What do you guys think it's like for the people that hit the lottery? Would you just question your entire, like, what do you, I mean, don't those people end up like gambling it, like almost just throwing it down the drain? I don't even know what I'd do, because, you know, a part of life is the struggle. You know, that's what gives it meaning, if that makes sense. As much as the struggle sucks, if you just took the struggle away and you just had infinite money, basically, then you're like, okay, like, now what? You know, now what? But at the same time, can't say that I would most certainly rather have infinite money than no money. You know? So, I don't know, that would be a precarious situation to be in. Just one of those situations that only happens to just, I don't even know how you're supposed to react to that type of situation, just winning the lottery. By the way, well, I want to make oak ones. I have a bunch of oak logs in here. Oak log, please. Thank you. And do this number right here. I think I already have a bunch of planks. I don't know why I did that. Now let's make an oak path. I think it's just, you just do, I can't believe that I can't even remember at this point. I think you take a saw to this, right? I just think you take a saw to this. Yes, correct. Just take a saw to that. I sawed it. Take a saw to that. Let me eat really quickly. If you win the lotto, do not tell anyone. Keep it to yourself. Isn't there a book that called The Lottery Ruined My Life? Or is it just a saying? Oh, I don't know. Is there a book? Let me look. That rhymes right there. Check that rhyme out. But I'm not a rapper. How the lottery ruined my life. Although, you know what isn't crazy? I do see some articles about it, it looks like. Huh. You know, that isn't a crazy business idea to turn around and make a book out of it and then just make back all the money you just made. Basically, I would buy that book. I would definitely buy that book. All right, we'll make a 32 is probably good enough. 32, please. What is the first thing you guys would do if you bought the what's wrong with me? If you won the lottery, what are you doing exactly? What is your, because you can do anything, but what's the first thing that you're doing? I mean, the first thing. Let's go. What's your first thing that you're gonna do? And then what's your first big purchase? I think the first thing that I would do is I would probably just schedule the next day. Saw these little creepy crawly guys outside my house. I don't want to let them in. I would just schedule the next day to just be nothing, and then I would just go. I would drive my vehicle out to somewhere, let's say, just some rural location, and I would just lay there and stare at the sky all day and just think. I would just contemplate, like, yeah. Now what I do? And then my biggest purchase I would probably go, what would I buy? I want to buy just like a massive, or maybe buy like one of those little helicopters to fly around would be cool. People just be flying places. There are people on YouTube who just own helicopters and just fly places. You just go anywhere. You just own a helicopter and you go anywhere. Although I would be worried about crashing and dying. That part is, you know, a little bit of an issue there. There's a slight issue there, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't know. I would probably buy a helicopter and just fly somewhere. I would go somewhere like New Zealand. I heard New Zealand is really pretty. There's a short story called The Lottery, where the lottery is a town-wide thing once a year, and the winner is stoned to death by the entire town. Oh my god. That sounds like The Long Walk a little bit, kind of. Just stoned to death. You win the lottery, you just get stoned to death. The lottery is the stoning. That's brutal. That's brutal. So maybe that's good population control. I mean, once a year, one person dying once a year, that's not great, I guess. It's not good. We gotta pump those numbers. We gotta pump those numbers. I'll be on the city council. Like, we gotta get these numbers up. We gotta have more lotteries. Oh, overpopulated here. No, I'm just kidding. That's just a joke. That's just a joke. I think that's not a thing. The book should be titled "How My Internet Estimate of Winning $1 billion Somehow Ruined My Life." Yeah, how somehow I'm just a magnificent idiot. I'm just a major moron. Major moron here, reporting for duty. Okay, so now I can place these oak paths down. Maybe we'll place them a bit randomly, like so, as we get... Speaking of getting stoned... Freaking... Can you screw off, guy? I'm trying to make things aesthetic here. These are nice. This is a good recommendation, TR. I like these a lot. Dude, I hate shivers, though. Like, look how fast this dude is. Ah! Died. I need to be carving these guys up and seeing if they have any temporal gear so I can reset my spawn. I am really worried about dying and having to run a far ways. Hopefully I place these in a good spot. These are awesome, dude. These are awesome. These are great. Gotta pump those numbers, goes crazy. Yeah, I like that. Those are rookie numbers. Those are rookie numbers, chat. We gotta get those numbers up. Oh, the government will take 20 to 30% of your lotto winnings, even if they are the ones sponsoring the lotto. It's just so... Taxes are crazy. Should we do freaking... Should we be revolting against the taxes, dude? I was looking at my paycheck today, and I was just... Or not my paycheck. What was it? I was looking at... No, I was looking at my paycheck. That's what it was. And I was just looking at overall, like, how much money gets taken out from taxes, and I was like, what the fuck? Dude, what is going on? Like... Oh my gosh, this is brutal out here. It is brutal out here. This is very brutal. Getting taxed to death. I wish they wouldn't do that to us. You know, we need to do something about that. We need to do something about that. I don't want to get too political in here. We should fix that, though. And we just, like, stop doing that. No tax-free money up here. Ugh. Is there any, like... Should we just start our own country? Should we start our own country, chat? Is that crazy? Start our own country doing stuff? Eventually, I've been reading. Well, the funny thing is coinciding with this, actually, I told you I've been reading George Washington's biography. And I'm getting to the part to where the British are beginning to tax and, like, are trying to tax at least the you motherfucker, stop. They're trying to tax the Americans, the brand new spanking Americans on the American frontier, and the people are starting to revolt and not have it with the Brits. I'm getting to that part right now, so I'm learning a little bit. Okay, is this fine? I feel like we need to put some dirt over here. You know what would be kind of cool is maybe if we put a log campfire right here. Is that insane? What do you guys think about that? A little log campfire area? I'm about to die, actually. Let me get my happy ass inside. All right, see you later. I'm not going out there, dude. Holy freaking crap. Oh, whoops. Beaverland? Yeah, hell yeah. That's why I'm on disability and I'm disabled. The only country we can start is the new and vintage story. We need to look for freaking Vinland. Except we're calling it Beefland. Right? Oh, I just remembered a new episode of Jujutsu Kaisen came out today. Oh, I gotta watch that. Got a parking ticket, paid it with their own money. That's how you do it right there. That's really how you do it right there. Good stuff. Good stuff, Sword. W. I want to take this out there really bad and place it down, but I shouldn't go out there. I actually think I have a crate for it. Right here. Yes, I do. Americans pay significantly more than what is officially counted in taxes for subpar quality service and infrastructure. And you know the worst part about that is while it's hopefully getting daytime and these guys go away, let me actually sit down really quickly. The worst part about that is, and we've talked about this before, not with everybody in here before, but the worst part about that is like our architecture, like American architecture sucks. Like it sucks, dude. It is ruined. It is so depressing. Like just seeing like the Walmarts and the Targets of the world and like most of the things that we have are just these sick pit stains, by the way. Holy heck. I didn't think I was sweating that much. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that happens when that's crazy, Chad. You see that? That's like a freaking pond, Chad. Oh my God. Holy hell. Holy heck. But like American architecture is just so, I mean, I guess you can't even really call it American architecture. It's like corporate architecture in a sense. Like these freaking Walmarts and Targets and these McDonald's and like all these like chain type of entities are just so, I wish like, okay, cool, you know, be whatever, make your money, you know, be multiple. That's cool. But can we at least look good in the process of doing it? Seeing these Walmarts is just depressing. They're so depressing looking. White box, exactly Wi-Fi. Welcome in, Wi-Fi. The consequences of electing lawyers and financiers. It's so bland and industrial, and yet it fails to look industrial. Oh, it down the shitter, not gonna lie, America's bad. It's just like, it's so depressing to see other, like, I don't even know if we have a base architecture. You know what I mean? Like, do we even have a base architecture that you could call necessarily like American? I mean, things are more like medieval, like they're usually, I feel like the style is related to the time period, but ours is just like corporate. Ours is just like corporate buildings, period. And glass skyscrapers, sick. There's no homogeny between what our buildings look like. Like you can just have like a red and gray McDonald's. I guess Walmart is gray too. You'd have like a red and gray McDonald's across the street and then like a Walmart that's blue, white, and gray. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing, chat? Everything is just so corporatized. It looks awful. I feel like honestly, it does give me a bit of depression, you know? There's no beauty in it. There's no beauty in it. There's no awe. You can't walk outside and just be in awe. You're just like, okay. We're reminded of Walmart, dude. Love that. I love that. But you know, I what I will say is one time I do want to go into a Walmart if I ever get the chance. This chance will never happen because the world will probably have to be ending. But go into a Walmart or a warehouse at night and be around at night, just in a Walmart full of stuff, just hanging out, doing stuff. Yeah, that would be like a movie. If you have cardboard houses, why? I don't know. It's just what they sold to me, you know? Who would win, Gray Square Tower or White Bogs? Gray Square Tower wins. Gray Square Tower wins, 100%. That's because you weren't there in the Middle Ages? Bro, the government is so bad right now, we basically have a secret police. We have a big bean. North America just has an abysmal urban environment. We used to have trams, crosswalks, now it's just road slop. Funny thing is Walmart's tried to expand to Germany. It failed. Is there just like no space for them in Germany? Is that why? I've never been able to experience, I feel like people from Europe can relate to this more, but I've never been able to experience the like, I don't have a vehicle and I just walk everywhere type of deal. I wonder if that's all it's hyped up to be. Maybe, I mean, we have plenty of Europe people in here. I'm sure one of you guys can relate to that or tell me about it, but I wonder how that is because I've always lived by transport my entire life. You've always had to get in a vehicle and drive somewhere. But that also, I imagine that not having to have a vehicle saves you so much money. Because I know, like, just vehicles in general, even if you buy like a beat up box, it still costs you money for maintenance and stuff like that. Whereas if you could just walk everywhere, you would be fit and you would have more money. It just makes sense. But now, like, things are just so big. I don't have a car. See, like, that's a good life right there. Just take public transport. Oh, dude, searching on Google why Walmart failed in Germany. The reason it's funny. Insurance and taxes. Why did Walmart fail in Germany? Walmart's failure in Germany can be attributed to a combination of cultural misalignment, operational inefficiencies, and an underestimation of local competition, leading to significant financial losses. However, so German consumers had different shopping habits, favoring smaller, specialized stores and a more efficient shopping experience. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So does people in Germany, you guys have like a less corporatized structure or like for most of your shops? Because I feel like here, like everything that I can buy or I do buy is from some sort of chain, instead of like a mom and pop brick and mortar type of shop. Walmart underestimated the entrenched market positions of established German retailers like Aldi and Lidl. Oh, I have heard about Aldi. We have I've seen a couple Aldis here. Germany's strict labor laws and strong unions pose additional hurdles for Walmart. Wow, get shit on, Walmart, you suck. Led to conflicts over wages and working conditions. Walmart sucks. Get doo-dooed on, Walmart. Walmart sold its operations in 2006. Wow. It losses estimated over $1 billion. I mean, that's probably fine for them, but get doo-dooed on, Walmart. Low wages. That's part of the reason why they failed is because of union. And they had low wages. That's so nice. I love that. Way to go, Germans. You guys rock, dude. You guys rock. Shout out to y'all for like actually having culture. Standing on business. You can walk or you could use public transport. Turku, the city I study in, has a designated architect for making the city center better for bikes and pedestrians. That's so good. Gas maintenance, financing, probably loans. All those necessities for a car are low-key. Yeah, genuinely ass they are. Insurance is crazy, too, on a vehicle. That's just so insane to me. That's so insane. I thought about, you know what I've thought about doing? We have supermarkets. Aldi, Lidl, Edeka, and Kaufland. That's probably not. And cashiers are actually sitting. Dude, why don't our cashiers sit down? That is. I'm starting to get angry. I'm moving. I'm starting to get mad. You should play The Long Dark. I've seen it before, gamer. I've wanted to try it out. So it looks fun. I think I bought it at one point in time. I want to say. I'm telling you, I'm moving to Germany. I'm moving to Europe. I'm gonna be like PewDiePie and maybe just move to another country. Become one of y'all. All right, that is less things out there. Now, the one thing that we wanted to put up together next is the fence. Put the fence all around. Let me see. Where did I? Okay, so I've got all 6 in my inventory. We can just make plenty and make a couple gates. It seems more professional, Stan. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. There are 2 Aldi franchises actually founded by competing brothers with a fierce rivalry. Nice. With a fierce rivalry, I feel like, I mean, I've seen an Aldi here in the U.S., so now I want to find one and go, like one near me and see, if they're carrying on the good deed. What was that? I think I know how to make one, but how do you make a fence? Or not a fence, sorry, a gate. Okay, interesting. Let's just make fences first. Let's just make like a bunch of fences. A stack is probably good. I don't think I'm going to fence the entire thing. What I'm going to do is like place fences sporadically a little bit. You'll kind of see what I'm getting at here. There's also a lot of small shops like bakeries and meat shops. See, that's my thing, Unin. That's my thing is I feel like y'all have a bunch of smaller shops and bakeries and stuff like that actually make fresh stuff, where ours is just, it's like industrial. It's like, what was the one guy's name? It's freaking Henry Ford style, basically. It's just a long line. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but it's mass produced essentially, where I feel like we don't America is getting so far away from supporting small businesses, which I didn't understand as much when I was younger. I was like, who cares, bro? I just go to Walmart and get whatever I want. But now I'm like, dang, dude, you can't have any competitors. And then nobody can have a small business because it's just like everybody is going to freaking Walmart and ordering shit off of Amazon. It's insane. What's crazy is paying $50K for a ride to the hospital on an ambulance. It's free here in Norway. Ooh, $50K is insane. I'd rather just die. Like how it's done that we have a generational department debt from the healthcare. Just yeah. 50K in debt. That's just insane. That's just you can't even recover from that, dog. You can't even recover from that. Do you really not have real bread over there? I mean, like we do. It's just few and far. Like I could probably find one in town, but it's not like. It's easier to find in rural towns, I would probably say, but they are not abundant whatsoever. You need to try German bread. It invented stories. What got me into baking. Good community-oriented artisanal crafts. I would love that. Trader Joe's is German. It's owned by Aldi. We do have Trader Joe's. We do have Trader Joe's. Surprisingly, we have a bunch of them. I never go to them. They seem like a... Last time I went to one, I got like pizza. It's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad pizza. Pizza. I drive twice as far for a mom and pop store over a big box store. That's what we're talking about, Wiener. Let's go. Yeah, I've been moving myself towards being like that. See, this hole's got to open up right here, huh? Right here, really. I've been trying to orientate myself towards doing that as well. Like, oil tide. Okay, these are still curing, aren't they? Can I tell? 90%. Okay, we're close to getting fur coats. Let's go. Let's go. Real bread is like 30% more expensive. Glad I live rural. I can't English. You saw my English on writing. American bread is not considered bread here. That's so disappointing. I can't even be proud of our bread. Can't even be proud of our bread. Yeah, actually, you know, and I say all this, but I literally got McDonald's this morning. And because I was curious, and it was just on the way and I didn't have time. I usually do this like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't have time to make brekkie. But I went to McDonald's this morning, and I told y'all that I heard, or at least I seen a clip of the CEO talking about how they lower their prices for breakfast, because I guess they were starting to see that people were skipping their breakfast at least. I'm like, really, motherfucker? You are going to lower your price? Like, so you could have had your prices lower already. Like, that's what makes me mad. Like, you could have already lowered your prices, but you were trying to get extra profit, which they are in the business of doing. But they did lower their prices because for a drink, a McGriddle, and a hash brown, it was $5, I believe. It's like $5. And that's, you know, it is what it is. It's better than what it was, I'm sure. I can't remember. I wish I knew what it was beforehand, but that just makes me mad. I try not to go there as much as possible because it's just slop. As a Ukrainian, agrarian nation with close relations to bread, I heavily relate. Okay, so I kind of want to place these just sporadically around a little bit, kind of, if that makes sense, just along the pathway. Hopefully that'll look good. We live where we drive. Everywhere, too. Yeah, our bread just might as well be flour, water, and sawdust. Your bread is it welcome here? Very real. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Our bread is just shunned upon, just it can't even enter. I wonder where that guy was shooting at me, Frank Bell. Don't shoot at me from down there, buddy. I'm trying to do something here, friend. Hey, friend. Okay, how does that look? It's looking a little good. I think I like it. I think I like it. It's add a little bit of structure to it. Kind of know which way you're supposed to go. Bro, so much of American food is literally banned here. That's what I'm saying. That's how you know it's bad, is when our food is banned, like just mass banned in other places. That worries me. That worries me. I'm afraid that we have a little closed feedback loop, essentially, where we eat stuff. We eat bad stuff for us, and then we get cancer. And then, you know, they're just like poisoning the population. I have a sneaking inclination that that's the case, you know, and that worries me. So that's why I want to get into, like, I've been talking to y'all about cooking and stuff a decent amount, because I do want to get into that. I keep saying I don't have time, but I think I just need to make time and focus on doing it instead of actually just being like, well, I just don't have time. Let me just like no, sit your ass down. Let's make this freaking meal. Real food is science fiction. It's a science experiment. In Costco, they actually technically lose money from their hot dogs, but it tricks people into buying more expensive stuff, making a profit. Because they're like, ooh, let me get the hot dogs. Let me get some other stuff. So ridiculous. Just do the maths. I need to go and do the maths on my stuff. Okay, how does that look? Does that look all right? And we kind of just do it around the edge a little bit, possibly? What do you think about that? I think that looks... It's kind of getting accomplished what I want here. Oh, I ran out. Whoops. Like so. I want to make sure that all of them don't look too much the same. But yeah, that is kind of good. And then we'll have a little pathway come down here and then across. I don't want to lose my sanity, though. My God. Like that. How do we think about that? I think that's looking good. Got our massive charcoal pit over here. Should probably burn some more charcoal. Same idea with the .99 because it's cheaper than... Yep. Just love... Don't you just love how they're always trying to trick us? You know what I mean? They're just always tricking us. Always trying to trick us into stuff. Let's see. I want to place some like right here a little bit. I need to get rid of these. Or wine, just fruit and yeast. Homemade bread is a different beast entirely. It's so good. Chemically processed flour is a major problem. So riddle me this. After I freaking... And he runs away, dude. Little hit and run right there. Now riddle me this. Is the reason that home-baked bread is like so good... Well, I say so good, but I'm just kind of spitballing here, but I feel like, you know, bread used to last people so long back in the day, and that's all they would eat is they would just eat bread. So, and in my mind, I have this interpretation that bread goes bad really fast, so it confuses me. So, is like, if you make your own bread out of actual flour and stuff, is that high-quality bread that stays fresher for longer and just tastes amazing, lasts you a lot longer? Chemically processed flour is a major problem. You don't hear of people pre-industrial revolution with gluten problems and everyone ate bread. See, that's what I'm talking about. I think that we have a lot of problems nowadays that we have to deal with that we did not have to deal with before, you know? Crazy how much company CEO and shareholders just want as much profit and sales as possible and have monopolies who could just pay their way out of it due to lobbying. It's just lobbying. It's just bribery with an extra step. It always, to me, comes back to like how much money exactly is it that you need? You know, at what point? I mean, I understand it's kind of almost becomes a game and like a goal and a milestone to reach for. But at what point does morality come into play and you decide that maybe what you're doing is not the best? You know, that's what gets me. At what point does that come into play? Obviously, it doesn't. Another Nordic brother. Sourdough is what you really want health-wise? Oh, sourdough, really? Well, the bread was different. Bread lasting depends on water, no spoilage. Bread stored correctly should last maybe a week, like in vintage story. Interesting. Based. Janvik said based. That depends. It can last long. It would just be a brick quality. Okay, I was just... curious about that because what book was I reading? I think I was reading the Brothers Karamazov, and just that was reminding me of them like eating bread and that and stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever read that, but I quite like that book. I think I got 50% of the way through it. Need to go back and finish that, but I'm so like I haven't read it in so long that I'd be so lost. All right, that's right there, and I maybe want to smooth this out a little bit. I did get rid of that. I want to smooth... Where did that just go? Oh, right there. Excuse me. What I want to do is kind of mess with this little hill right here and make it a kind of almost a tiny gate, if you will. Not like a tiny gate, but make it a little bit fenced off here and then have a gate going through. And the way that you make a gate is you do it right, cha. You do it right, cha. Like a so. I'll pull this back up over here. There we go. Thank you very much. Hey, Danesmore, though. If you made a fresh banana bread with zero preservatives and left it out, it'd be rotten in a day. Dang. Unlurking. Hey there. Welcome in, Block Party. How was the family time, Block Party? Welcome in. We're talking about bread. We are talking about bread right now. You can also make it into small pieces and make like croutons. Sailor's hardtack was a bread made in sailing times. Lasts for like months, maybe years, but it was hard as a rock. I guess whatever you got to do to freaking survive, right? It was hard as a rock, huh? You think they just had to gnaw on that bread? Just freaking gnaw a crap out of it? Seems kind of fun. I don't know why. Now, you want a piece of bread? Yeah, let me just gnaw a piece off, dude. Let me just gnaw a piece off, break a tooth off. Heck yeah. Okay, so we got a little gate there. A little gatesy poo. I don't know if that's really necessary, though. I mean, does that... I feel like that doesn't really... It's, yeah, we'll let it stay for now. I don't love it. Because something about this straight line. I guess I don't like straight lines is the issue. Let me just do like so. How about that? That seems a little bit better, actually. While chemicals are a contributing factor, it's also the ridiculous amount of pesticides sprayed on our crops. It's like a multitude of things. It's preservatives, pesticides, chemicals, flavoring. It's like the whole freaking... Why don't you throw the whole dang kitchen at it, you know? The whole kitchen sink. Then you grab some berries. I'm about to starve. But mostly here in EU now, you just buy small portions, eat it quick, and just buy it fresh every few days. It was so hard you could chip your tooth. No, they ate it with soup and such to soften it. Oh, okay. If I remember correctly, they ate it with gruel. Who picked gruel as a name for a food? That's just the worst name I've ever heard. Hey, you want some... Hey, brother. Hey, buddy, you want some gruel? It's like, no, get away from me, freak. You know what I mean? That's just insane. Gruel is such an insane... I don't know. I mean, gruel, I'm probably sleeping on it. Is it good? Is gruel good? Seems like such a crazy name. All I can imagine is gray, bland soup. That's probably what it was, though, huh? Surprised people don't talk about stocking up on salt more. It's so useful. I do like salty stuff, Solus. I love salty stuff. I abuse the shit out of salt, I'm not gonna lie. It's American bread, sus, because it stays fresh for long and not going stale. I think they left out gruel sounds like a Shrek meal, literally. Literally, it sounds like a Shrek meal. That's what Shrek has for brekkie. Any moisture could cause food to go bad quick. That's why salt is such an amazing preservative. I saw a video, or just, you know, a reel or something recently where they left out like a McDonald's burger and then other burgers from other places just to see which one lasts the longest. And you do not want to see how long a McDonald's burger lasts comparatively to other ones. It's not. It's like, okay. Okay, yeah. That's probably not right. Kind of goes like that. Also, I want to... Okay, now I'm going to tell y'all really quickly. I do think I want to build a castle back here, and I want to have a bridge going through here to there. So I'm going to take down some of these trees so I can get a good idea of what everything is looking like. But I think I want to build a castle for sure. And this is kind of a unique area. It might be tough, but I want to try it. Hardtack was used as an ingredient in stews whenever possible because it's harder than bricks. Oh my god. Hardtack, huh? It's harder than bricks? Give me all this pine, please. There's a little tree right here. Excuse me. You are in my way, tree. Something that kind of, with monopolies, is Steam is getting sued by a group in the UK for 900 mil for being a monopoly. Main points being that Steam forces developers to not give any other company a cheaper price. Not true. Also, games have been free on Epic, but Steam saw an increase in sales. Oh, really? Minecraft Ducking Century. What? DLC's not being able to be bought from other stores. This is half truth as it depends on how the game's developer's code works. Some needed to be bought on Steam, others anywhere, and the 30%... 900 million is crazy, by the way. 900 million is insane. 900 million, being sued for 900 mil is just wild. I actually watched a Gabe interview not too long ago. I watched one back. Oh, man. What a glorious man. I've never played any of the Half-Lives either, so I feel like I can't relate to that. I played Gary's mod for a little bit. Do y'all remember, I don't know if y'all remember like C-Nanners playing Gary's mod, hide and seek and stuff. That was my first taste of Steam. Had no idea about Steam beforehand. Then watched C-Nanners, like, this looks awesome. I never got to play with my friends, though. But getting sued for 900 million is crazy. Steam does rule. I think Steam is actually, or they were having a sale recently, and I know people are always asking when Vintage Story is going to go onto Steam. Which I want to say that they said they might eventually, but it's just too steep a cut right now. Do they take like 30%? Do they take 30% on a cut? Does Steam? Is that 30% that they take? Is that right? That lawsuit is a bag of dung. It's so brain dead because Steam's competition shoots themselves in the foot as much as they breathe. Yeah, Steam really does have no competition right now. Not itch.io. Don't be using that platform any longer, yeah? Yes, it's industry standard. 30% just seems like so much, you know? Because, like, I want to say, I mean, dude, like... it's just crazy. It's just crazy because, like, I think as like, so like the money I get from ad revenue for YouTube, if you don't have like an LLC or something, you're just a sole proprietor, and I think you get taxed 30% on that. 30%, bro. So like YouTube takes their cut of ad revenue, and then you get taxed 30% on top of that. It's like, why don't I just cut my toes off, dude? What in the world? And all that point in that lawsuit is BS DLC you can buy on other sites like G2A and Extra. Steam just wins doing nothing at all. That's what I'm saying. It seems like the companies that win the most is not the producers, but the distributors. Do you guys feel like that's accurate? Like if you're a Steam, you don't make the games. Well, I guess you do make some games, however. But like people just put games on your platform, and you're just like, if you're able to become the standard, the platform, you essentially don't have to do anything at that point other than maintain and like slowly progress. Right? Which, I mean, I'm not like, hating, but, you know, Walmart is a distributor, and it would be nicer to just distribute than to have to produce. Man, I'm smoking the house out with my chicken. Funny thing, I've never made overcooked chicken or under. Smoking it out. You got a whole bunch of smoke going on. You're cooking that dang chicken. You ever? Game wins by doing nothing at all. Diamond comic distributor was a middleman and made bank. That's what I'm saying. If you're the middleman, it seems you can just skim off the top. You skim off the top of enough things and you'll be good. All hail Lord Gabe. I keep leaving to tend to my chicken, but I'm dying to the smoke. Oh no. Fire extinguisher time. Fire extinguisher time. Grab that fire extinguisher. I've never had to use a fire extinguisher, by the way. I hope I never have to. But I did one time almost caught my last apartment on fire. I don't know what I was doing. My burner, I had just got done cooking eggs in the morning, and my burner was on. And I didn't like all the egg juice, the yolk that I accidentally got on the side of it bothers me when my stove is dirty. So I took a paper towel and I go to rub it over. Actually, no, it was in here. I think it was when I first moved in here. I go to like clean the yolk and stuff, and I accidentally touched the burner with the towel, and the towel instantly combusted. Paper towel instantly combusted, dude. I was like, holy shit. Immediately freaked out. Yo, Beevr, how's it going? What's up, Hugo? How are you doing? It's going well. Good to see you. How are you doing? How are you doing, Hugo? It is going well. We're just chatting it up in here. We're just talking about the world and life and things. How are you doing? Hey, so last wipe in the community server, I was the middleman and made over 400 gears. See, that's how you do it right there. Literally be the middleman. You just create a platform for distribution, and voila. Guys, what platform can we create? I gave up on trying to cook full chicken. It's not worth it. No way. Is it the real Hugo? I'm doing well, getting very close to having fully functional Steam engines for my trains and minecarts mod. What? Spent all day in UI code? You're insane. You're insane, Hugo. You're like Cupid. You just cracked at making mods. You're just a cracked coder. Just making mods like it's nothing. Steam does not make games. Valve does, and they make Steam products. Okay, that's what I was meaning, Rex. Thank you. That's how to put it succinctly. I didn't know exactly if it was Steam or Half-Life or Valve. Sorry. God, gosh darn it. Well, the chicken, it's been chicken legs a while. Spent all day in UI code. My gosh. I gotta learn how to code. I feel like it's gonna take me so much time, but I want to create custom mods and stuff. That would be so awesome. Look, you need a VR mod for Vintage Story. Cupid kind of got one working a little bit. I think, did he put a video? I can't remember if he put a video on the Hobbies channel in Discord, but Cupid did get a kind of VR thing. Cupid has a VR headset, and he sent a video. Either it was to me or it was in the Hobbies channel of him literally on a VR headset, like looking around. It was insane. I was like, yo, this guy's cracked. This guy's freaking cracked at Fortnite, chat. This guy's cracked at Fortnite. All right, I'm going to put all these random logs that I'm not a super big fan of in this chest, and then we'll put the oak logs. So oak logs are the most valuable because we can make leather with them as well. Actually, I use more cocaine than crack when making my mods. Just kidding. Crack is even better. Crack is even better. Where I need this, I like pain. Oh, no, it is. It's so good. I recommend it all the time. Chicken. I told you I used to cook chicken breasts all the time, but man, I would just make the driest, blandest chicken breasts. They were just awful, dude. I was working, I don't know if I think I have told this story before. But I was working at a gym and, you know, I was trying to bulk up and be a big boy. And one of the things that, you know, you're told is like chicken and rice, dude. Like, that's what you eat. That's the thing. And I would just cook the blandest chicken breasts in the oven. I would pull them straight out and just eat them suckers. And they were so dry. I was so committed to the process. So committed to the process, but I had no idea what I was missing out on. I could just put some sauce on. I didn't even put sauce on it. It was literally salt and pepper. It was just seasoning and did just straight raw dog in the chicken. No sauces. No nothing, dude. No sauce whatsoever. My God. Talk about brutal. Then going back to my locker and scooping crunchy peanut butter every 10 to 15 minutes. Needless to say, I did gain some muscle. So if you are looking to gain muscle, just work out, eat freaking chicken breast. Eat a whole ass dry chicken breast and scoop crunchy peanut butter every 10 to 15 minutes and you will gain some muscle. It did work. But my God. I'm also a freak and I just can eat bland things. You just wash it down with a Coke. Just wash it down with a Coke. See ya. Wash it down with a Coke, you'll be fine. Oh man, you're hurting my chef soul. That is probably painful to listen to, Sora. That's probably extremely painful to listen to. Oh, that is so funny. One of these days, we should do a cooking live stream. I think that would be fun. All right, I just want to get that out of the way so I just want to get all these trees down, so let me see what I'm working with here. See what we're working with here. That's what I want to do, is to get them all down so I know what kind of layout I have and can plan the castle accordingly. I said when I, you know, what would you say, settled this land, that I wanted a bit of a challenge, but I think I bit off a little more than I could chew. I pulled chicken breast without anything when I was on a diet. Oh, God. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Also, Valve only has around 350 people that work there with 16.2 billion in profit. What? 16.2 billion in profit is crazy. Oh, I bet those employees are paid well. Eat handfuls of mashed potatoes with no seasoning. At least some spice, please. We bought one of those rotisserie machines, set it and forget it. It was great, but we haven't used it in ages. Just buy the rotisserie chicken as we finish grocery shopping at Walmart. What? You can buy one of those? You just put it in there and it just cooks for you? That's actually really good. You just cook one of those at the start of the week. I do like things that you can just leave it and come back to it later. Just a bad mama jamma. Before I do this, though, before I cut all these and get my inventory full of wood, let's go back and make a couple chests, because we did get those ingots cooked up. I forgot that those were cooked. I set it and forget it. It was great, but I haven't used it in ages. At least some spice, please. That cracks me up. Some paprika. Raw doggy, pale ass, dry ass chicken breast is crazy work. I know, it's insane. It's an insane person thing to do. I think I'm kind of a freak sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I'm like, there's something wrong with me, dude. There's something wrong with me, but I was committed to the process. And looking back, everybody in the lunch break room was probably like, is wrong with this guy, bro? Like, what are you doing? To be fair, I was 19 at the time, I think. It's like 19, 20. Something like that. We'll warm these bad boys up. Only need one piece of charcoal. Thank you very much. In you go. Torch out. Cook that bad boy. Like air fryer? I do have an air fryer. I don't ever use it. I used it for Brussels sprouts and stuff at one point in time. That was good. It worked good for that. It did cook some chicken in there one time as well, and that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I just get tired. It just takes so much time to, like, put on breading and stuff like that. But that one is a good way to get a good, quick, cooked chicken, you know, thighs or something in. Like my inventory. I need chest, and I need organization really, really badly. Please, copper ingots, save my life. Should we just make 8? Yeah, we're just going to make 8. I was going to make something else, copper. I can't remember what it was. But we're just going to make a bunch of nails and stuff. Valve has, like, the highest profit per head ratio. They probably take extremely good care of their workers, and their workers just work hard, dude. They have a business model. Yeah, it came with a cookbook so we could make other stuff. It came with a cookbook. But the rotisserie chicken was the best, and it was delicious. It was good. We have an air fryer, too. We use the paper inserts. Worth it. Ooh, paper inserts is what I need, because I get tired of cleaning that thing out. Things just be sticking to it. I gotta go to sleep. I'm barely awake. See you people. All right, see you later, Janet. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you later. Good night to you. Thanks for hanging out. Good night to you out there. Okay. Get this cooked up. Yeah, I have an air fryer. Maybe I should get paper inserts. Is that to keep things from getting sticky in there, Block Party, and you don't have to like clean it out as much? Because that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I don't know why I've never thought about that. I guess I've never seen it. It's like what you might call it, like using coffee paper inserts type of deal. Working at Valve is like a dream, but also people there are constantly afraid of the fact that firings in that company literally work via Among Us emergency meetings. Is that how it works? Ooh, yeesh. They're stressed out of their minds. Ooh. I don't know. Which one would I like? I mean, if you're making enough money and you just are smart about it and you store that away, you know, I think being worried about well, obviously, I guess you lose your job and you're going to have to find another one. That is stressful. Cough, cough, what did I miss? We were talking about air fryers at the moment, Gamer. Are you still alive? We're still talking about chicken. You're still alive? Yeah, the biggest detriment to the rotisserie machine and the air fryer is the cleanup. Yeah, 100% it is. It's awful. I hate cleaning it up. That's like half of my battle of not using is I hate cleaning it up. It drives me nuts. It's one extra thing I have to do. Already have to wash dishes. Also, I don't know about y'all, but I never use a dishwasher. My girlfriend's like, why don't you use a dishwasher? I hand clean all of my all my dishes. I hand clean all my dishes. Is that psychopathic? I hand clean. Well, here's the thing. I do use paper plates and silverware, so that way I don't have to do it as much. But I just don't trust the dishwasher. I don't trust the dishwasher because I've seen plates come out of there and they're still dirty, and that bothers me. That irks me. So I give that thing a good rub-a-dub scrub every time. The paper inserts are really worth it, and you can buy one specifically for the size of your machine. We have a double basket air fryer and give our old single machine to my parents. It's worth. I believe. I totally trust you. I'm going to look into that because being able to cook things with my air fryer would be a lot faster and more efficient, probably. To be fair, after working at Valve, you probably never struggle to find. That is true, Hugo. That's a good point. That is a good point, actually. Here's a spice mix you can use for chicken, beef, pork, fit. Hold on, let me write that down. If a true chef is giving me knowledge, I gotta take notes. Let me get my notes out. Let me copy and paste this. Because one of the things I do struggle with is knowing what spice mixture to use. I'm writing this down. I take notes, Chad. Take notes. Salt, black pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder. I have all those things, actually, except for paprika. You can make it in bulk and spray it on anything you want. Ooh. And you know what? Honestly, because I love the idea of having your spices in like a little thing where you can grab it and just like sprinkle it instead of like the twisters. The twisters are cool. If you have twisters that are, unique design, but just like a little salt, pepper thing you buy, I literally want a little thing where I grab it and salt bay it out, or, one of the twisty deals. You twist that top section and it makes a satisfying sound. I love that. So I'm going to have to make that little mixture and then I can grab it and freaking just put it on everything. I forgot to make sure it was clean. That's why I smoke. Oh no, gamer. Velis also funds non-affiliate developers for various projects, which they also benefit from. That's how the part. Oh, that's a good idea. Dishwasher is disgusting. I agree with paper plates and plastic forks. There we go, gamer, on the same wavelength. We use our air fryer for everything. I always hated using the microwave. Oh, shoot, my freaking steel is probably ready. Whoops. Hold on, let me get my steel. Oh, no. Oh, whoops. Excuse me. Please don't go cold on me. Copper nails. Thank you very much. Actually, let me put this other one on top of there while I'm at it. There we go. We use our air fryer for everything. I always hated using the microwave at work. Parchment paper liners are a lifesaver. Dang, I gotta get on the parchment line. And it never occurs to me. Well, I guess I don't really cook anything that I can warm up in the air fryer, but I forget that you can warm things up in the air fryer instead of the microwave. And why is it that warming it up in the air fryer is better than the microwave? Is it just the air, possibly? Like it's good for fries and stuff? Warming fries back up? With dishwashers, the secret is powder. Those plastic packets everyone buys literally skip half of the washing process, which is why it comes out dirty. As long as you use powder properly and use hot water, it should clean perfectly. Even the worst of dirty dishes. Really? Hold on, let me copy it. See, this is, like I said earlier, it's not glaze. It's literally not glaze. It's just the fact that you guys are insane. Like, dropping knowledge like this is what I need in my life. Like, I need these little tidbits dropped on me. Let me get that really quickly. I'm taking that. I gotta check. I gotta look into that. There we go. Okay, now we can make a chest. Yes. And is it just? Do I remember correctly? It goes something like this. Okay, it does. It sure do. It sure do. Well, bam. Thank you very much. Oh no, we need one more, please. We need one more. And I thought I had some more. I have some more. I know I do. I think I do. Paprika is literally red bell pepper. That's why it's a sweet and peppery flavor. I agree with you. The powder in the dishwashers. Watch a video all about it. Holy heck. Holy heck. Are you onto something, Hugo? You're dropping straight up facts. Okay, there we go. Well, bam, well, bam, well, bam. Will you hop on the community server soon? Maybe a stream will raise pop from a -3 to at least 2. I do need to do... I haven't done a tour in a while. I do need to do a tour. I haven't been on there, so I don't know what all is built. I do need to do a tour, though. I haven't done one in a while. Microwaves send energy through cooking it from the inside. Air fryers use hot air, which has lower penetration, allowing the heat itself to penetrate inwards rather than raw microwaves. It's why potatoes explode in the microwave if there's no hole for the steam, because they literally cook inside out. Oh, interesting. So that is why, eh? I gotta break the old air fryer back out. I've been sleeping on the air fryer. Okay, got this. Can you can't make a labeled double chest, can you? I don't think you can. That would be sick if you could, though. No, you certainly can't. That's okay. Find ways around that. Life skills and knowledge taken when you get it. Facts. 100%. That's why. I love it. I love it. Microwave is radiation. That's why. Yeah, microwave is radiation. Please, I personally see you around the world. Also, I think you'd like to see the sewers. I would love to. I do need to do a tour skis around the world. I do be using, I don't drink my hot coffee really fast in the morning sometimes. So is it bad that I warm it back up in the microwave sometimes? Is that bad of me, Chad? Should I stop doing that? Should I just down my coffee as quick as possible? I have been doing that. I just love drinking coffee in the morning. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's something that I'm just a freak for it. It's just my ritual thing. It's okay. Like I can do it. It's fine, right? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, these are cured, by the way, so we can make a fur coat. We can make a fur coat out of those. Out of dot, and then we'll have these vertical chests. Plenty of more space. Look at that. Plenty of space for the young fella. And then I immediately just put a bunch of shiz, just non-organized random stuff. And then let's take these. Actually, I'll wait on that. Microwaves heat the water within foods, which dries them out. Radiation versus air conduction. That's why you're supposed to put a container of water in the back of the microwave. The steam helps keep the food moisture up. The steam helps keep the food moisture up. It dries them out. I'm never going to put anything in a microwave ever again now. You know what I mean? Is it light outside? It is not. Dude, it is just spooky out there. I just do not want to be out there right now. You can modify it with other stuff. Example would be some dry rosemary, thyme for beef. For more chicken turkey, you can add grated nutmeg and some cloves for pork and clove. See, this is why I need to go to culinary school so I can get all this kind of stuff. Right? This is what I need in my life. I do like the garlic cloves. I would put that in butter on my steak. That was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. I got the reindeer herder clothing set plus tartar scarf. It's the warmest set in the game. I always resort to the fur coat when it comes to what set I wear. See, I wish you could, like, buy stuff like this. Wish you could buy stuff like that. All right, so we made that. What was the other copper thing that I was going to make? It was something useful. It was something useful. I just can't remember what it was. It was something. It was something. Where are you? You're in my brain somewhere. I just cannot remember what for the life of me. We were going to make all... I'm going to have an aneurysm. Just can't remember what it was. We have a culinary class in school. I like cilantro and green onions and everything. I do as well. I've been sleeping. Do y'all feel like as you grew older, your palate increased, or did you have a palate from a young age? Because I was a very stubborn individual. I'm still pretty stubborn about trying new things, but I've been way better. Mainly because my girlfriend just makes me try things. She just makes me try everything. I usually use the microwave for steamed foods or food with a high moisture content, like soups, and to reheat already cooked foods and hot drinks. Yeah. 100%. You can buy not in clothes. Oh, you can actually buy at the village. Okay, gotta go now. See you later. All right, see you later, gamer. Thanks for coming and hanging out. See you later. Hopefully your chicken is good. Hopefully the house isn't on fire. By the way, I want to ask y'all this because I'm about to run out of coffee grounds. Do y'all have a specific coffee ground recommendation? I just bought my first one, and I'm looking for the best. I'm looking for only the best one. I got myself, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did get the coffee pot. I switched from the Keurig to the coffee pot, and I've been doing the coffee pot smoother, way smoother than the Keurig. The Keurig ones had like a little bit of, and I don't want to say bitter because coffee is bitter, but it has a bit of bitter bite to it at the end. I don't know how to explain it, but the coffee pot coffee is very smooth. It's very, very smooth. So I'm looking for the best one. My palate got increased by force by my culinary teacher. Your culinary teacher forced you? Yeah, no choice. I guess you go to culinary school, you have to eat everything, right? You have to try it. It's juice chicken, so can't burn or undercook it. Juice chicken. Palate increased as I got older. As an adult, trying at least one new food every so often too really can surprise you. That's why my girlfriend's been forcing me to try new foods, and it has worked like very impressively. I try new things all the time. When I used to get burgers, I just get meat and cheese, and now I'm like, freaking slap some tomato, some lettuce, some onions on that thing. Maybe a little garlic aioli. I don't even know what that is. To me, I think it's kind of like mayonnaise, but I don't know. I'm like, yeah, it's fancy garlic aioli on my burger. Heck yeah. Slap that bad boy on there. Why not? I lost access to the best coffee and ever since then just by terrible instant coffee. Oh no, Hugo, no. No way. You'll find foods you might have a bad attitude towards as a kid, but as an adult, not bad. Yeah, not bad. It's okay, not bad. It's not bad. I feel a bit posh for drinking pour over coffee. That is a bit posh. No, I'm kidding. Sushi is the bomb. Ooh. Fish, what's up, Tange? How are you doing? Fish is tough for me. I like some sushis, but fish is tough for me. With some Colombian coffee here, tell me this, Soren, because if I could, I would do pour over stuff. That seems awesome. Is it better? Would you say it's better compared to creating like instant pot coffee? Because I never understand how worth it is, when you go through the whole coffee process of like grounding it up and doing the whole nine. Dude, it is just a death trap out of there. What do we need to get leather going? Remember all the steps. We definitely need a jug. Oak, weak, water. Okay, we're gonna need some water. Do I have one of those? I want to say I do somewhere, but we might as well go ahead and make some more, right? Let's make some more. Let's make 4 of those, whatchamacallit, jugs. I guess you can't make 4 jugs at a time. Tragedy. That's a tragedy. Is a jug even perfect thing that I'm looking for? Yes, it is, I believe. Let me make this jug really quickly. Make this jug while I'm doing the gosh darn thing. Or let me do this, actually. So you guys can see me making the jug. I'm lucky to have my mom's sense of cooking as my dad cannot cook. He messed up using the microwave. Oh no, Spider. Mom's homemade cooking. I like my coffee sweet and blonde, so it doesn't really matter what type of coffee I drink. I buy Taiwanese. That's how you say Taiwanese. 3-in-1 packets? I don't even know what those are. Sweet and blonde. Now you like the sweet stuff, Block Party? I used to buy Loafberg's iced coffee each day before going to work. Damn, I miss it. Their iced coffee was so good. I do like iced coffee too. Oh yeah, it's better, but it takes time. Salmon, mango, cream cheese, cucumber, rice, seaweed, and soy sauce. So that's a combination right there, Tange. Aioli is just garlic ground into olive oil. Oh, I like both those. I like both of those. I like garlic and I like olive oil. I don't know why. I just always assumed. I was like, yep, it's freaking mayonnaise stuff with garlic somehow. That was my interpretation. That's just a guess, if I had to guess. By the way, Beevr, who do we ping about issues on the community server? Don't want to ping anybody willy-nilly. You can just ping you should be able to ping the @Vintage Story admin or submit a ticket or put a crash log in there, depending on what it is, Salus. Or you can send it to, you can ping them. They don't mind. Sushi and sashimi. I love unagi. Oh, I can't do fish. I can't do fish. I just can't do it. Great value French roast with Italian sweet cream. You can place all 4 down though. Better make aioli at home, much more flexible. Fish is just such a tough one for me. I don't know what it is. Like I can almost get myself to be over the fishy flavor, but it's just that it's that bite at the end that really gets me. Like I can do tuna. I eat tuna all day, every day. I eat tuna every single day. By the way, they say that don't eat tuna every day because there's mercury in it. Do y'all know about that? There's like supposedly you're supposed to not eat tuna every day because there's a bunch of mercury in it. But I've eaten tuna every day for like the past 4 years. Even more than that, probably the past 4 to 5 years. And yeah, I'm not dead just yet, but I may be having other health issues that I don't know about. Unagi is eel. Doesn't it count as fish? It's really tasty. It's pronounced unaji. Oh, unagi. My bad. It's freshwater eel. Unaji, is that right? Am I getting it right now? Like place all 4 jugs down at once and craft them with the clay. I should have done that. Why didn't I do that? Could I place them all down at once? I should have done that. I don't know why I individually placed them down. Oh, dude, same with fish. Can't do it. I feel like I'm taking a bite out of the ocean, but same with tuna. See, the tuna's the one thing. Now, does anybody here for the? I know some of you freaks are in here. Does one of y'all in here? Do y'all like salmons? Hard G on the unagi. Okay, hard G on it. Or did I just say salmon? Did I just say salmon? Salmon's not what I meant. Who in here likes sardines? Anybody in here eats sardines on a daily basis? They say it's really good protein source. I tried to get sardines once. I couldn't do it, dude. I can't do it, Chad. I can't do it. I cannot do the sardines out of the thing. I wanted to be cool and do it. I can't do it. I gave up. I gave up. I can't. I cannot do it. And I want to so bad because they're cheap. They're good in protein. You just freaking pull them right out the can and you eat them bad boys. I can't. Well, help me get over it. I was just about to say sardines are the healthiest fish and don't have any toxins like mercury in it because they're too inconvenient to farm, but I can't eat very many of them. Gross, Weeder said. Gross. Gross. Oh, hell no. Depends. But certainly not daily, like once in a blue moon, not on a daily basis. Anytime I think of sardines, I think of cloudy with a chance of meatballs. They are good in oil. Every so often we'll have sardines, but we don't eat much canned food unless they can also be made. Soren said, oh, hell no. Here's the thing is that, like, that's the thing about them. By the way, I wish y'all could see my cat right now. Hopefully, let me see if I can. Let me do this. I'm going to turn this light, and hopefully y'all can see him over here. You're going to look at this guy. Let me move this out of the way. Kitty reveal during the stream, although this is kind of in the way. Hold on, let me turn this down. Oh, no, you just can't really see. He's just like laying there upside down. This is what he does sometimes when I'm streaming. He just lays. Oh, he doesn't usually do this upside down thing. What are you doing, guy? What are you doing there? Is something wrong with you? He's been sitting there for like that for like 15 minutes just staring. Like, okay, bro. Do your thing then, twin. Do your thing. I'm scared to touch him. He's probably going to try and bite me. I was right. He tried to buy me. He tried to buy me. That's 100% correct, Mundo. Dude instantly tried to bite me. Baked sardines are good. Can confirm sardines in oil is best. Kitty, airing the belly. He's just airing the belly out, just staring at me, just hanging out and just staring at me, watching me, I guess. I'm saying hell no because I hated it. It tasted so bad. Well, I tried to be like, my girlfriend came over one time and I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to freaking watch me do this. How about this? Watch me eat some sardines. Look at how cool I am trying new things out. And I don't even think that it wasn't even necessarily that I disliked the taste of the sardines, you know? It was the fact it's like getting over, I think it's getting over it. I think that's what the issue is, getting over the whole idea of it. I think that's what the actual problem is thinking about that it's a fish and the bones in it, and it's looking at me. You know, it's just looking at me. The fish is just looking at. I'm like, dude, I can't do it. I can't get over the thought. So it's like a mental hurdle type thing. I think that I'm struggling with. I eat them the easiest on saltine crackers, TBH. The saltine flavor helps me make them tolerable. That is a genius idea because I do have some crackers, and I would love to be able to eat them like on a daily basis. So you might have just done something for me there, Salus. I love saltine crackers. Just mask the entire thing up. That's a great idea. Fried sardines, though, they can be quite nice. Americans are not used to looking into the eyes of their food. No, I am not. Like eating a whole fish head. I cannot imagine. Oh, did you clip this? Clip. Oh, why did this take me to a different? Oh, that took me to the nom nom clip. Yeah, nom nom. Yeah, nom nom. Freaking nom nom. Little sucker bit me last time. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's everything in the fish. Everything. I can't stand the poop vein in shrimp. Oh, yeah, I don't like that either. The poop vein. That's so disgusting. That's so disgusting. The only way I can eat shrimp is with ketchup. Is that crazy? Is that wild? Is just eating it with ketchup? That's the one way I've been able to eat shrimp. And even that is tough for me. It's still a tough thing to swallow. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll eat it with some ketchup. Or I eat fried crawfish with ketchup. That's all I can do. But sardines with saltine crackers actually is genius. That is genius. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go to Walmart tomorrow, I think, and I'm going to do that. And then maybe this Sunday when we come on stream, what I'll do is we'll start off stream by ripping a sardine. We're gonna rip a sardine first thing, Chad. We're gonna rip a sardine. Just ripping darts. I think that would be funny. I don't know. Maybe hopefully I don't forget. And we'll see how that goes. I'll give a rating. Everybody can see me just squirm probably. Put this over here. And we're going to use peat instead of firewood for this dealio. Buckwheat is surprisingly good for sardines. Buckwheat, really. My family likes eating plain shrimp with cocktail sauce. Yeah, fried shrimp with tartar sauce. The cocktail sauce and the tartar sauce seems to be the go-to with shrimp. That seems to be like the automatic go-to with them. Nobody ever says like, hey, let's eat shrimp with garlic aioli, you know? What's up with that? What's up with that? Maybe some mustard with some shrimp? Jeez, it sounds terrible coming out of my mouth. It doesn't even sound good coming out of my mouth, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, nobody ever says that. There's probably a reason for it, if I had to take a guess. All right, we don't want this to burn down the entire area around us. Fried shrimp with tartar sauce. Tried mussels for the first time with a group of my friends after school. Had them lay out a tray on the stove. Look disgusting. Core memory, they taste awesome. Oh, mussels? Is that the one where it comes out of the... Oh, God. I can't do it. They're like... Are they very slimy, Salus? Are they extremely slimy and stuff? Oh... Please, no. Spare me. Spare me. It's like oyster. I almost said mountain oysters. It's like oysters where people just take them straight out and then, like, literally it goes straight down the gullet. No problem. Those people are freaks. You out there, I'm talking to you. You're a freak. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh. Just stay away from the biohazard fish from Sweden. What's the deal with that? If it's plain cod or freezer breaded fish, I'll put some tartar sauce on the side and dip my fork into it before I grab a bite. Plain cod. Hello, Felly. Felly says, hello, people. Hello, Felly. How are you doing? Welcome in, Felly. No, they're not slimy. Mussels are different, but they still look nasty. Oh, I love oysters. Oysters are slimy. Mussels are like clams. Okay. In my brain, I have them both looking very, very similar, if not the same exact thing, to be completely honest with you. My God. So disgusting. Both of them. I don't care. Just the name, mussel, the way you spell mussels. Ooh. But seriously, those oysters that people slide down the back of their throats that's crazy business. I feel like you can't trust those individuals, you know? You guys in the chat, I can't trust you guys. Can't be trusted. By the way, if you want, once my mod is closed to being finished, I can invite you to a pre-release private server so you can be the first to make a video / stream before it's even published. Ooh, I will check it out, Hugo. I'll check it out. She'll probably have a week or two ahead. Let me know. Let me know, Hugo. Let me know. I would freaking love. I can DM you a video. Please DM me a video. I would love to see that, Hugo. I would love to see that. For sure. For sure. Mussels are bomb. Most refreshing hot foods ever. Oh, God, TR. Oh, God. I tried oysters. Worst day of my life. Apparently, you're not supposed to chew them. Oh, no, Wiener. Oh, no. Oh, no, you chewed them? Oh, that probably was the worst day of your life. If you're not supposed to chew them, then, like, what's the point? What's the gosh darn mother freaking point, you know? I don't get that. Like, can you even get a taste of it if you're just swallowing it whole every time. Okay, so we want to go get some... Well, that's firing up. There's not a whole lot that we can do on that front. One of the things I'd almost want to do is go around and look for another ruin. Possibly go back to the forest and get some more mushrooms or some... Get just the last bits... Let's grab some berries before we go, but get the last bits of animals that we can find, hopefully. Yeah, let me know if you go send it over to me for sure. Mussels are shaped like lozenge. Clams are clams. Seems like you can't try me. Yes, like what's the point? Tried to eat oysters and could not do it. We actually have a culture of eating oysters from times of ancient Greek colonies that were on a territory of modern Ukraine in the Black Sea. You're not supposed to choose. So is it like, or in terms of oysters being good for you? Oh no, all the berries went away. No, all the berries went away. No. Oh, I didn't get to get all the cranberries. No way. That's unfortunate. That's a sad day right there. Wow. So are they good for you? Do you get a taste in? I don't understand. A canned fish in Sweden is like a biohazard bomb. It smells so bad if you open the doors. You best stuff you can buy to your house. You fucked up. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I think there was a ruin that I spotted somewhere. I can't remember exactly where. Biohazard bomb, huh? They just stink to high heavens. Let's crock some things. Well, yeah, we need to look for some food, honestly. We need to look for any bit of animals that are left. I'm going to go a different route this time than we usually go. I chewed them. They didn't scream. Gives me chills thinking about it. I would throw up. I would literally puke my guts out if I chewed on an oyster. Like, I cannot do foods that you chew on and are all slimy. That, like, mushrooms, for example, I know they're not a good one-to-one comparison, but dude, I cannot do the chewiness. Or if I'm chewing on a piece of meat and I get a hard piece of fat or fat on a steak, dude, I immediately lose my appetite. Appetite, immediately gone. No, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Appetite is gone. I'm done eating. I'm no longer hungry all of a sudden. I hate that. Gives me chills thinking about it. I've heard that of that fish. I did the same with oysters. I chewed them. It was a bad idea. What did that taste? Is that like when you take one of those pills that you're not supposed to chew, and then you chew into it, and your tongue all of a sudden is numb? You're like, what the hell? What the heck? What the freaking heck in doggo? I was a fancy restaurant too. Thought I'd have a better chance to like them. Not at all. 10 out of 10. Don't recommend. I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry you had to endure that. Trying to think of one of the things that I've accidentally done that I was not supposed to do. I would say pill chewing is probably the closest to it. I chewed on the pills like, all right, sick. I'm, taking antibiotics or whatever it may be, and it comes in one of those like liquid gel pills. Chew on that and just immediate regret. Just immediate regret. Regret? I regret that very much. I'm trying to think if I've been to this ruin or not that's over here. Surely. There's no way I haven't been. You people are not surviving the winter. Yeah, I know. Dude, freaking, I'm scared that I'm not gonna survive winter, to be honest. I don't know if I have enough food, which worries me. But at this point, like, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do? I gotta go around and look for animals. But in this world, I feel like I never find animals, And then also, when it comes to I gotta grab the spears, but they're too far. We don't have that much daytime. We'll just check this and go around looking for animals. That's our only deal. The whole life is about experiences. Fucking hell, Beevr, you're a younger clone of me. A lot of things that we have in common. Let's go, Sword. Hopefully for the best. Hopefully for the best, Sword. He can hunt. True. But I'm just worried that I feel like in this world I've not found a lot of whatchamacallit. I've not found like a lot of animals. So we're gonna try and get lucky. Up all night to get lucky. Hello, Showcat. Zaboose, you just missed it, Zaboose. Probably like 10 to 15 minutes ago, I showed Kitty Cat laying upside down. Also, welcome in. If you can rewind like 10, 15 minutes, I did show Kitty Cat. He was airing out the belly. His little belly air out session. Now, should I dig under this? I feel like I should dig under this. No, we gotta find food. Food is number one priority. Or your boy is going to starve. What about over this way. Maybe there's some animals over here. If we see a bear, no choice. Straight conflict. What class are you in this game? I'm Clockmaker. Block Party, I'm Clockmaker. I'm in real life winter? Oh, okay. What happened to your garden? So I still have my garden, Wiener, but I have flax in there. I should have planted turnips. You know, because we all talk about, at least I feel like in the vintage store community, we talk about how important flax is. Like, it's for everything, but I honestly should have planted turnips instead of flax because turnips would have been much, much better. I would have had an absolute shite ton, and they would have lasted me probably all winter. Like the one from Game of Thrones. Upside down? Okay, I'm looking. Yeah, he's upside down. Dude was just hanging out. Not much watching the stream as my mind melts from UI code. Do you know of any mushrooms on trees? I do have a bunch in here. Oh, see, there's a bunch there. Is that worth going to all the way across map? There's a bunch over there. And I got all of them. I got all of them. And that was good. So I have a bunch of those that I can make into meals, but it's still not enough. It's still not enough. I'm gonna start making my way back towards the forested area, because out here in the open, even if we don't see any animals, we still can't, like, collect mushrooms while we're at it. Oh yeah, I have like 2,500 turnips. See, that's what I'm saying. If you plant turnips, I think you're just good for life. Like, you're straight for life. It's insane. If you want a lot of grain, easiest to spelt. It's better than flax if you don't need twine. Yeah, I don't even need flax anymore, or period. I should have planted turnips. I have a decent raccoon. We just have to kill the raccoon. Come here, little guy. Where'd you go? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to eat you. I'm gonna eat you. Eat me. Eat me. Where'd he go? Oh, there you are. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The one thing about this game is it is so hard to track animals when there's a bunch of bushes. They just disappear so easily, dude. Make it so hard. Make my life very, very hard. See, like, now I've lost this little berry-stealing thief. Where did you go? I need to eat you. I don't even know, honestly, if, like, it's even worth chasing him down, dude, because he's going to provide me with probably one piece of meat. One small piece of meat. All right, and he's gone. Let me take this out of my offhand so I'm not burning fuel or hunger. Do you have primitive survival mod in this game? I do not. Block Party, I do not. Brian Spelt or grains flax is the animal food. Oh my gosh, I love him. You like that, Zaboose? Is that funny? It's dead. Go back to the bush. He's gone. He's gone. I'm not looking for that dude. I gotta find something bigger. I gotta find something bigger and badder. One of the best things to eat in this game, almost missed this. One of the best things to eat in this game, I feel like, is the bighorn rams, because they give you a lot of meat. And they don't give you bush meat. I have yet to see one in this playthrough. In my first world, like in my first 100-day series, I found so many bighorn rams. They're perfect for eating. They kind of semi-run away from you, but they also want to fight. I'm scared that if I try and kill a fox, it'll kill me, dude. Foxes are... Oh, no, I'm just cracked, actually. Died to a fox my first time. My first playthrough. Okay, so, see, they give me bushmeat, too. That's, like, not even worth. That's not even worth. Can't recommend the blood trails mod. Animals leave trails of blood when they're hurt, making it easier to keep track of them. Ooh. That would be nice. Have you seen any raccoons with roses in their mouth? They're so cute. I have not. I just see them. They're stealing my berries. I just see raccoons with my berries in their mouth. That's all I see, little freaks. Little freaks. That looks like some sort of poison. No, pink. Oh, they're poisonous? They're poisonous? Eat the pink bonnets. Are they poisonous? But, okay, here's the thing, chat. Even if they are poisonous, it's only 10 HP. I'll just heal back up. Right? We got to think about it. We'll just heal back up. We can always get more health, but we can't always get more food. Right? Surely. We got to look at it's like eating rotten flesh, you know? There's a chance I get well, I mean, there's not a chance. I am definitely going to get poisoned, but we just got to roll with the punches, right? That's how you do it. That's how you got to do it at this point, at this stage in the game that we're at. If I can just make it through winter, dude, if I can just make it through winter. Zabu said snitches. It will take food to heal? Well, not if I use poultices, though, right? If I use poultices, I'm fine. The thing that I'm worried about is just keeping up saturation. Because I've got 2 stacks of poultices here. I'm just worried about keeping up saturation. We do need to... No, you won't damage, increases hunger rate. Oh. I did not know that. So I guess I should just Wow. I guess I should just... See you later, then. See you later, skater. See you later, stinky. Dang, that... I did not know that. You learn something new every single freaking day. I forgot about so many Minecraft things. Geez, took a moment to... Yeah, I went back. I just started playing Minecraft again, Salus, and there's just mind-boggling. It took a minute. Copper back there. Oh, did I miss copper past turnips? Am I missing stuff? Am I not using my eyeballs? Am I not using my eyeballs? Where am I just missing stuff? As that happens when I look at stream. All right, I think I'm going to sleep. It's 3 a.m. here. Hoping the next event will be the same time as the last. That was perfect, even for us Europeans. 100. I think that's how we're gonna do it, Hugo. I think that's how we're gonna do it. Oh, you have turnips. All right, good night to you, Hugo. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Definitely send that video to me. I would love to check that out. Thanks for coming in. Good night to you. Good night to you. Best of luck with playing turnips next. Thank you, Ron Flesh. I actually got a funny story about that. Oh God. It depends how far up north you are, but my first winter wasn't as bad. I was worried from what everyone was stressing about, but having been up north to where it got to negative 17 degrees Celsius, I feel like I'm a little south. I am a little south by, this is 00. I'm south by, you know, about 2,000 blocks. So, by the way, good looks, Block Party. I totally missed those turnips. Did not see those. I'm south by about 2,000 blocks. So surely... I don't think it's going to be that bad, because when I planted my first batch of turnips, they were a little bit too hot boys. Let's not say that, actually. They were a little warm. They were a little warmer than usual. Their growth was stunted due to the heat. So I think I'm... oh, see, this is what we're looking for right here. Yes. Yes. I'm going to eat you. And you're going to taste very, very good. You're exactly what I'm looking for. Don't come back here, piggy. Come back here, piggy. Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh yeah, you're totally fine. You're already in November. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be good. It's not gonna be as bad. I think it's gonna be as bad. I have had my first winter ever. I didn't look up any guides for anything, so I was totally unprepared, and it was a tough time. It was a rough time. Wolf. Okay. Wolf. Okay. It was a rough time for the hometown team. These wolves just hiding in these bushes, dude. Parkour. So basically, me and some friends played on our own heavily modded server, didn't have a farm, had dragons from the Ice and Fire mod. All meat was used to feed them. It was basically like Game of Thrones 2.0, just feeding your dragons flesh. That's insane. Did they grow? They grow? Is Black Trumpet any good? I swear I find a new mushroom every time I go out. Black Trumpet? Oh, Black Trumpet is good. Black Trumpet is good for the soul, looks like. Hello? Any other Black Trumpet anywhere? No, that was about it. The only thing is I keep getting 2K not gonna matter hunger-wise. Oh, 2K not gonna matter winter-wise. Ooh. How often... Oh, there's spores everywhere. There's spores everywhere. You're first. You're first. I'm gonna eat you first. Okay, come here. A little strafing action here. There you go. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. I feel like I don't need an insane amount of meat if I can sleep through the nights. And by the way, you do want to remember where these animals are at. Come back to their spawns later on. I can't wait till we get backpacks, though. My inventory is just... Hey! Where are you going? Come back here. No, come back here. You're going to take me away from the other boar. Come back here, little guy. Come back here. Oh, and now you're going to fight back. Oh! I feel, you know, when I'm watching the Civ Sim event, watching everybody, like, swing and miss against each other, I feel, because, honestly, the hitbox in this game is kind of hard to hit at times. Like, because the swing duration has a certain period on it, and you have to be really accurate. I'm gonna have to keep doing my dumb job. Enjoy the tour of Munstad if you do it. Enjoy my door museum of the series. Okay, roger that, Zamoose. Roger that. Thanks for coming in. I'll have to, I do need to do a tour at some point. Maybe Sunday. Back then, my username was Una. The others started calling me Una Van Molheimer. Molmeyer? Molmeyer is trash can in German. I know I'm just butchering that pronunciation. I'm so sorry, Felly. I'm so sorry. We were talking earlier, Felly, about how Walmart failed in Germany. And we were talking about architecture and stuff like that. Makes me want to build my own building. I wonder, so like, when people go to architecture school, are they going I feel like when I think of architecture school, I think of people making creative architecture, but I guess what they actually do is kind of engineering type of stuff, which makes more sense. But who in the process does the fancy designs and whatnot? Does that make sense? Like, who makes it look good? Who's like, all right, yes, let's make this look very, very pretty. Does that make sense? Oh, is there another boar right here? There is literally another boar right here. That's unbelievable. Come back here, guy. Come back here, guy. Get over here. Get over here. Thank you. Who does that? Architect doesn't do the engineering. So what do? They like general design? Well, there's a little drifter guy right there. A little portal popped up right there. A little portal poppy. See, now that's a decent amount of meat right there. A decent amount of schmeat. A nice amount of schmeat. Did you mark the area for pigs? No, that's a genius idea. Here I am saying I need to remember that, but let's mark it because there's 4 boars right there. That is crazy numbers. Need to get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. Boar area. What should I mark it with? The death symbol? Because every time we get back here, we're destroying everything? I think so. Oh, this drifter guy just walked up to me and gave me a little love tap on my butt. Just tapped my left butt cheek. Decided not to hurt me for some reason. That was odd. It's a tad bit odd. Now it's getting dark. Let's go back. Back over yonder. Isn't that finished, Carpenter? Architects draw the plans for buildings. They draw the... I see. Okay, I see. Part of me wanted to be an architect when I went to college because of Minecraft, to be honest, because I liked building in Minecraft when I was young. So I was like, dude, maybe I want to be an architect. But I honestly think it would not have been what I thought it would have been. There's another boar right here. I am finding all the boars right now. I'm so sorry. Shout out to all the boars out there. I apologize in advance, but I must eat. Boys, I gotta eat. Oh, I gotta eat. I've got to eat, chat. I've got to eat. All right, give me that. And that's flax right there. I assume there would be possibly more in this area. If so, say it isn't dough. I'm gonna grab one of these really quickly because I want to stick some on our shed that we just made. Stick some on the old sheddy shed. The old sheddy shed that we made. Thank you, thank you. All right, on we go. I'm not seeing any other... There's a boar right there. There's 2 of them. There's 3 of them! There's 3 boars right there. Let me shut my mouth. Shut my mouth. What architects do is make engineers live life's hell, and engineers do the same to build their mechanics. Shout out to architects. Poor engineers, dude. Flax behind you. I didn't see any mature flax. Architects draw the plans, and engineers make it possible to build. I do not have engineer brain. That is one thing I do not have, is I do not have engineer brain. I just want to make things look cool. You know, I've said this plenty of times. Where did you go, guy? Come back. See, like I gotta track. I gotta have a eagle eye and track this guy. I do want. I'm gonna give up these turnip seeds because I want some of this. I want some of this spelt. I'm gonna eat some of this spelt really quickly. Why is the word spelt such like a spelt? You put so much emphasis on it. Spelt. All right, where did you go, little piggy? Anybody right here? Where'd you go? Hello, where'd you go? I guess I'll just have to eat your friends instead. Let me mark it, though, so I can farm them when you get reincarnated. I can farm you. So terrible. So terrible. Bees? I didn't hear bees. Is there bees back here? Hello, bees? Bees, where are you? I don't hear bees. I must have missed it. I do have a bees area marked somewhere. Not too far away. Don't run away from me. It's when they get in the bushes and disappear. No! Don't run down there, no! No! No, stop! 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 Don't do it! Don't do it! You're too fat to kill yourself. Don't do it. Okay, finish carpenters do the interior work with boar marker. Okay, come back over yonder, please. You guys, do y'all ever, how often in your game does it happen where you just see an animal just jump down a death pit, a vintage story cave, 70 blocks down and die? See that all the time. The worst part, though, is when they see, now, like, I don't get that much meat because he died from fall damage. That's so, that's actually so unfortunate. the animals always tend to run straight into these caves, and they just keep running until they die. They should fix that a little bit. Yeah, suicidal too often. Yeah, just straight up kamikaze right over the edge. Now I have to deal with this fucking guy that's got puke on his chest. Hey, guy, can you not? Appreciate you. I guess I can do exterior work too, but there's also masonry for stonework. All right, I need to hop down here and destroy these bones. Don't tell me that it slid all the way to the bottom. Okay, Chad, I might actually die down here. I'm gonna actually die down here. I'm gonna die down here. Hold on, I'm gonna die down here. Please, please, please. Nope, 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 nope. Please, 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 please. Block it off. Pro skills, pro skills, pro skills. I am literally about to die. I am literally about to die. Please, for the love of God, heal up. Don't die. I cannot die down here. I can't do this right now. Emotional damage. Saw an entire herd spawn in front of me that jump off a cliff. They're like, nope, rather than getting slaughtered, we'd just rather take it to the grave. Yeah, the AI needs to not automatically jump in caves all the time. This is a good way to get away from like bears and stuff, is to jump over. It's a tad bit risky. But it does work. The AI just jumps right off the edge, just straight to their death, straight plummet style. Straight plummet style. All right, I'm gonna go back all the way up. Beautiful sunset. Everything is trying to kill me. Beautiful, beautiful sky. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. All right, back I go. Okay. All right, very good. Remember, you can also eat fat. What? Oh, that is true. That is true. I might eat that right now. I think we have plenty of fat. I'm gonna eat a little bit. What is one thing that you, or either what is the thing that you guys are most excited for them to add to the game, or what is one thing that you want them to add to the game? Because we already talked about the steampunk stuff that they're going to add, where you're going to be able to fly airships at some point, apparently, which is insane, by the way. But I kind of want, and I heard that somebody was working for a mod like this, but railroads, like if they're going to do steampunk energy, is railroads crazy? That might be a little bit different, but railroads with trains, could you imagine the potential? Yeesh. Water wheels? I think water wheels is coming in the next update. Rivers? I think rivers is coming in the next update as well. Everybody's wishes, everybody's dreams are going to come true. I mean, if all else fails, you can cook cattail. That is a fact, Felly. I always forget about those. Yeah, rivers, fishing. Fishing is also coming. I want wood stains. Ooh, that's a bit of a different one. Wood stains, eh? Water wheels and more blacksmithing. That is all coming in the next update. Everybody's getting their... They just know. They just know what the people like. They just know what the people like. The only thing is... we're all of a sudden on servers, you're just going to see water wheels everywhere. Every settlement you go to has a freaking water wheel. But what may be interesting about that is that people are going to start building on rivers. And then, you know what? That might actually be interesting Civ Sim stuff, is people start building around their cities around rivers because of water wheel potential. Is there something there, chat? Is there something there? And then towns just start being located around rivers, and then rivers become the main mode of transportation. And then, you know, if you're a landlocked city, hold on, is that cooking? Is that cooking? Oh yes, wood stains would be so cool, or also oiled wood. If I would code, I would make a vintage story mod that adds option for players to remove the default serif eye and mouth model in favor of a custom drawn serif texture file from a URL. Unique faces right there for a Civ Sim. If sees more player models has that feature, so it's bound to be possible. Surely somebody will come up with something like that. They do. I think they need to work on the faces a little bit for more, like more expressions. Well, not more expressions, but more accurate ones, because they did change them, and they're a little bit like it'll be like determined, and it'll just be a blank face. Like what? I need some vibrant dark shaders of wood for building. Building on rivers was how civilization happened. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, that would be so cool if that's naturally how the game starts progressing, is people start building. Oh, this bush meat is 66% spoiled. Please don't tell anybody else that I let that go to waste. If I still cook it in here, I'm still going to cook it, though. I am still going to cook it. Please don't judge me. Please do not judge thou. I will cook it. Is it there a nose mod? I don't know. Is there? You can put a big fat nose on your serif? Big old nose boy? Oh, put a schnoz on your serif. Put a big old schnozzer. I'm gonna move some of these. It is nighttime. Let's actually sleep. Why don't we sleep? Let's let this cook first and then eat that and then sleep. really quickly. I'm going to start sleeping the nights away, so this will progress a little bit faster. We'll let that cook. Someone posted on their website ideas for new foods. For example, having the ability to do hard-boiled eggs, butter for buttered toast, bread making, etc. I'd love to see that. My favorite part of the game is the farming and the cooking. Butter would be cool. I would like butter. Buttered toast. You could just make a whole like tavern inn type deal and have buttered toast and make some brekkie. That would be sick. I like buttered toast in real life, so I'll be slamming that in game. Absolutely slamming that down. It might be going bad, but it's still food. That is true. Nosemod just sounds so funny. Expanded Foods has muffins and stuff. I downloaded the coffee mod, being a coffee freak, but I never did make coffee in game. And does anybody know if that's any good? Give your character a little boost, a little extra focus, a little extra pep in your step, a little extra steppy peppy. I just made maple syrup in my game. Ooh, yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy. I'm excited for the next, I see, the thing is I wish. I almost wanted to put off the next CivSim event a little bit just because, for the next event, or not the next event, but the next update to come out so we can have water wheels and stuff. I just think that would be super, super tough, but there's no telling when. Although 1.21 did drop right before the CivSim that we ran a few months back. Like, I kid you not, a week before or something like that. I was like, okay, sick, love that. Don't know how this is going to go. And we just ran that thing. Just ran it straight up. I'm going to actually put some stone pass here. Going over this way and some packed dirt. Forgot this little bit of detail on this side. Oh my, this side. In a few months, I'll make a birch syrup. Oh, I know what to make now. I have to make a tavern. I have expanded foods mod. You do have to make a tavern. Make a neutral tavern. We had one singular neutral tavern. Oh, sorry. You guys can't see the game. My bad. Good call outs, Felly. Good call outs. My bad. Whoops. Sorry. Totally forgot. Whoopsie. Thank you, Felly. Boom, boom. Bing, bong. Like so. Like that. Oh, I kind of like missed a spot here a little bit. Let's do that. Like so. And boom. Okay. Very good. That's a little bit better. Make it an area that you travel over to. I like that. Between primitive survival and expanded foods, there are so many foods to make. Wildcraft hasn't updated yet. It's a veg and herb mod yet. There is so many foods to make. It surprises me. Meek. Jeez, come on, brother. What are we talking about? It surprises me how many people love cooking in this game. I've yet to delve into the expanded foods mod, to be honest. I need to. Food is... I just always get so stuck with chiseling that I can't even do anything else. Just unprepared. Beevr, during last game, I burnt 3 different pies. Oh, no. Hey, why are you throwing stuff at me? Once it does food galore, I swear having Wildcraft herb mod, I never went hungry. You should have so much stuff. You spend your entire time cooking. That's the thing about this game is there's so many different things that you can completely get lost in. And if you're not careful, then you're not prepped for certain things. You know? Like, I get lost in the sauce of building and chiseling, and then there's so many other things that I need to do, and I just never get them done. I'm not focusing on them. Happens every single time. Like this, I got caught up building the starter base, and I wouldn't say I'm not prepared for winter, but I'm not the best situated ever, I would say. I'm not in just like peak position necessarily, you know? But I said we're doing all right for ourselves. We're doing all right. Doing good enough, right? Doesn't Wildcraft have some issues with memory leaks? At least last I checked. By the way, oh gosh, let me go down here. Oh, I just placed that meat on the ground. Whoops. I think the issue with leaks is the main reason why I didn't load other Wildcraft mods. Oh no, a storm is approaching. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, all right. That's good enough. That's probably good enough. Thank you very much. That's probably good enough there. Thank you very much. I'll just deal with that. I don't want to make you guys sit here and go through a temporal storm. So we'll probably just end the playthrough portion of that right there. That is probably good. So we'll stop it there for tonight. That's probably a good spot to stop. Good spot to stop right there. Want to say thank all of you guys once again for coming in. We stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Same time, every time. We do our playthrough Tuesdays and Thursdays if you're new here. We do the Let's Play playthrough. And then on Sundays, we're doing where if you're on the Twitch side, you can summon things. All right, let me see. Let me pull up what you got here, Soren. Let me pull up what you got here. Oh, did you send it over to me? Let me see. Oh, yes, you did. Okay, perfect. Let me see what you got here. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, man, you're going to enjoy the winter prep. I did the screenshots. Let me peep. And I just fried my sleep cycle again, almost 4 a.m. Oh, no, Philly. You can just recover real quick. You just have to struggle through. I feel like it takes 1 day of struggle to get through it. You just have to, like, struggle 1 day of staying up. All right, let me see what you got here. Sora, let me see what you got. Dang, you have a bunch of these age crates. Do you store a lot of stuff in these? You store a lot of, dang, look at these freaking tools you got, by the way. Those look like meteoric or silver. Getting up to 5K in points. Dang, vlog party, dang. You got them points. Meat freezer. I need, oh, this is part of that mod, huh? I need one of these. They're all full. Do you like getting those? Because I should get those and start storing food in them, honestly. Holy hell, you have so much. Oh my gosh, you have so many crates. You're a crate type of guy, huh? Straight up crate business. Oh, this is your wine cellar? Oh my God. You have like 17 different cellars? Oh. Holy heck. All the wine in there. Jeez. Kitchen goes hard, honestly. I like the kitchen layout. This is tough. And the last cellar day. You have like 17 different cellars. My God. All the foods in here, all the foods. Whenever I try that, I just fall asleep at like 7 or 8 a.m. anyways. Yeah, that is hard. That is hard to do. Dang, you got all the food. This is what I need. I like this kitchen layout, Soren. I'm going to steal this. I like this little layout you got going on here. I like how you chiseled and put those fire. Ooh, I'm stealing that. I hope you don't mind, Soren. I might steal that. Beevr, to check the Discord hobbies. I posted some sketches of things that happened to me while playing last stream. In the hobbies section, small sketch of my activities. This is hilarious, bro. This is hilarious. Oh my gosh, that is funny stuff. Is this you like finding a temporal gear? You got a candle? This is funny. This is a great sketch. That is a fantastic sketch. That is actually awesome. Oh my gosh, that's pretty dang good. Nice. I love y'all sketches. You guys can sketch like crazy. Burnt pie in the oven. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. That's good stuff right there. The bear. I gotta save that. The bear just standing all over your shoulder. That's amazing. Oh, if you look at the first screenshot, you can see just a big ass oven. I'm gonna steal some of that. I love stealing stuff from you guys. I'm just kidding. I love this. Great sketches. Yeah, those are fantastic. Okay, that'll probably do it for tonight. I want to say I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone coming in and hanging out. As always, you guys are a wonderful, fun time. For anybody that's new, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time. Sunday, we'll be doing the playthrough where Twitch side can summon things. So we'll see how that goes. I'm thinking about lowering the points. For you guys so you can summon more bad stuff more often. I'll add more better. So that'll be good. As always, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I appreciate you hanging out and watching and spending your time with me. Always a pleasure. And hopefully we'll see you guys Sunday. And we'll see you guys then. Good night to you all. Have a wonderful weekend.